2020. Okay, so that's working. You can hear me. Can you hear you on there? You can't. Just talk bollocks for a couple of minutes. Can't hear you at all. Oh, hang on. That's because I haven't put the other thing back. I haven't switched it back. Right, try now. Oh, Mandy's with us. Hi, Mandy. Can't hear you at all. Ew. Oh, hold on. Slight technical issue here. You should be coming through Discord. Say yes or no, Mandy. Can you hear Kaz? Can't hear you. Why is that not coming through? Oh, hang on. Let me check. Let me just check this. Where are we? Discord. That will be why then. Chat. Try now, Kaz. Can you hear me, mother? Can't. That's really bizarre. Okay. Discord. Should be going through chat. Should be going through the chat fader. Okay, let me just check the GoXLR routing. Chat should be going through the broadcast, which it is because you can hear me. Okay, let me try another way. Let me change the routing. Change that to system. It's all very technical, this. System. Right, try now, Kaz. That's really odd. That's really bizarre. Hang on, you haven't got yourself muted, I think, Kaz. Well, no, on the on YouTube or Facebook. You need to unmute yourself to hear yourself. God love you. Okay, so first of all, try YouTube. unmute YouTube. And can you hear yourself on YouTube at all? Okay, can people in YouTube hear Kaz when Kaz talks at all? I need a yes or no from the people who are watching in YouTube. Okay. Do you want to try Facebook? That's really odd. What is that? Oh, man. Where's Ari when you need him? Let me think. What you might be able to do is to go onto either Discord or Facebook and mic up that way. I'm not 100% sure though. Because I've put device. I've got Discord coming through my system. Let me just double check Discord settings a second. Ah, hang on, it's me. Hold on. Input device, output device is chat. Right. Let me just change this chat. And chat. Just have a look. Okay, try now, Kaz. Can anybody hear Kaz when Kaz talks? Either on Facebook or YouTube. If you go into Discord, hang on, I'll help you here. So if you go down to the bottom of Discord where your name is and click on the little cog on the right hand side. Okay, and then go into voice and video. Voice and video. Okay, what's your input device set to? Okay, your output device. Okay, when you speak into it, where does the mic test go into different colors? It doesn't. Ah, okay, so where's got input device? No, don't worry about that. So in your input device, there should be a drop down arrow. Click on that. What options does it give you? Hi. Hi. I've got Andrea Wilshaw in YouTube. Hi. Right. I'm not sure what your microphone actually is. Yeah, can do. I can still hear you, yeah. Yep. Output, what options have you got for output? Put it on speakers. Okay. It's not going through onto the thingy. It's not coming through onto YouTube and that, which is really annoying because it should be. Hang on, let me see if I can add a source. Can I add a audio output capture? Hold on. Let me rename that. Discord. Okay, bear with me 2 secs. Properties. Chat. Okay, speak now, Kaz.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
I think they should be able to hear you now, Kaz.
Yay!
Got it!
I'm here! Yay!
Awesome. Right, thanks, guys. A bit of technical thing on mine. Right, you're just going to have to bear with me, guys, because I'm just going to have to go through and go to some of the scenes that I've done, just so you guys can, fortunately here, Karen, during this live broadcast, so just bear with me while I scroll through these. You won't be able to at the moment, Kaz. Bear with, because they still won't hear you until I add this. Audio output. Discord. Go. Speak.
Speaking. Hello.
There you go. Okay. I've got 3 more to go. Bear with me. This won't take very long, Kaz. Unfortunately, it's just a case of clicking yes, yes, and yes. Break time.
We get there in the end. Stuff.
Discord. Okay, so that's in there. And finally, last one, guys and girls. Last one. Editing. Say something, Kaz.
Say something. I'm saying something.
Right. Okay. Let's go to the live. Let's go to the live page and see me. Hi. That's me. Right. So, let me just put that on. Okay. So I'm Gordon. I'm part of the fundraising team with, you know better as Karen. I know better as Kaz. So if I swap between the two, it is one of the same people. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the year-end review of 22, about what we've done as the fundraising team, and various other bits and bobs, maybe a little game or two later on that we've got organised, and also, amongst other things, looking forward to what is coming up in 2023. But I'll let Kaz take over, stroke Karen, take over and give her 2 pennyworths for the next bit.
like the YouTube channel, and all that kind of thing. So well, thank you for being here. So we're going to shout out some of the names that have popped up, whether you're still with us or not, I don't know. So I'm working down the list. We've got the lovely Mandy Richardson, who I know very well. Hello. And then Sarah Hutchins, Amanda Jones Hirschfield. We know these names. Who else we've got? And then one popped up, which I know very well, is Debbie Harrison. So hello, Debbie, because that's my sister-in-law. Yeah, so thank you for joining us. I know some people pop in and pop out, and it'll be great if you can stay with us and join us, and we'll talk through some things. We've got some pictures to show you and great. But don't let me talk too much, because I talk too much. Tag, you're it.
Fair play, fair play. Okay. So yes, we what we're going to look at later on and throughout, we split it into quarters, is some of the dogs that we have advertised on the Twitter channel that I it's partly my responsibility. Kaz sometimes does some as well if I'm not up to it or what have you. We're going to look through, just go through between January and April, May to September, and October to December. Just having some memories and seeing if some of you recognise some of the dogs and have little stories. Think, oh, that's the dog that I've adopted, or that's the dog that I was going to adopt, but somebody beat me to it. So yeah, that we've got a little bit later on. We're also going to talk about the goal, the financial goal that we've set for 2023, and show you basically between when we were set up, I believe I'm right in saying this, Kaz, when the fundraising team was set up in October 2019, and how much we've raised up to and including October 2022 as well. We're also going to be discussing a little bit about what we have planned, as I say, for 2023. And there's some quite interesting items coming up. We're looking to utilize the YouTube channel a lot more because I won't go into the technical side of it, but basically we can monetize it after a certain amount of people subscribe, and subscribing is easy and it's also free. You just click on the subscribe button and you'll get notified when new videos and that sort of thing come on, and when we reach a certain amount we will then get monetized, which means we can make you know, a little bit more money for Santerpaws.
Hi, Hazel.
Yeah, go on, Kaz.
I was going to say hi, Hazel. She just said hi, everyone. I'm just saying hi to her. She just popped in.
No worries. We've also got a new website, guys. I know Karen's going to talk about that a little bit later, so I'll not go into that. We've also got a little bit about the collection boxes as well. I think we're going to discuss that maybe, or I've just written that down in my little bit of notes.
We just made notes. So.
We just made notes, ignore that one.
We've been going back over the year and we're going, goodness, we did quite a lot.
We did.
Yeah, this year's been a busy one and it's all gone very quickly. And when you're looking back over it, you're like, I remember doing that. Or, yeah, I remember that. So, yeah, we're sort of reminiscing as much as you are right now as well. So this is, it's all going to be fun. I'm sure.
It is going to be really good fun, and I'm looking forward to adding more to the website and basically being a bit more in depth with the fundraising team and taking over one or two extra bits and pieces for that, which will be really good. We've also got coming up basically next month, just to give you a bit of a heads up for February, we've got a little bit of a special Valentine's event that we're planning. So again, that will potentially be held on the YouTube channel and the Facebook as well. Yeah, this is basically our kind of like testing situation. And so far, once we got through the teething troubles, it looked as though it's gone quite well so far. What do you think, Kaz?
Yeah, I mean, it's a new venture, and we like to try different things and different outlets and things like that. And I mean, Gordon's very au fait with like the technical side. He's a constant streamer on a platform called Twitch, which you may have heard of before a couple of times, because I mentioned he streams over there all the time doing gaming and what have you, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm an official streamer for Santerpaws, and we've got certainly through 2022, due to other commitments and this sort of thing, we've sadly been reduced in numbers on the fundraising team. But we had Harry Sharkey, who with myself and Mikey, who were all part of the fundraising team earlier on in 21-22, really. We did some 24-hour events, and I'd just like to show you a little bit of Harry, who had to do a little bit of a forfeit. So
he said if once they got to a certain amount donated, he would do these forfeits. Now, he'd done it before and he'd eaten dog treats and what have you, which didn't agree with him. So this time he sort of let them vote to what they wanted him to eat. So stuff that he hated. I mean, he hates peanut butter. He hates Marmite. He's so finicky boy. And that so he said, like, right, well, when we get to a certain amount, then he let the viewers choose what disgusting things he was going to eat. And I think this is Marmite, isn't it?
This is the Marmite treat for him. So here we go. It's only very short, so yeah, but here we go.
It's social.
If you're gonna sit on the box, Ken, I can't give you what's in it.
Find player.
Simple physics.
That's a teaspoon of Marmite. Yeah, it's gonna drip off my teaspoon in a minute.
He did 24 hours. They streamed for 24
hours.
They raised,
mate.
Just under £200.
You ready?
So I think it was every £25 he raised. They made him spin that wheel and eat something. And I mean, that's a big spoonful of Marmite he's got there.
Yeah, but I love Marmite. I don't know what his problem is.
Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't like anything. There's a bucket just down there as well. Yeah. So we do all sorts. So
we do.
I mean, that is, as you had probably already guessed, he's my son, so I think that verges on child abuse. But never mind. Don't worry about it. He's old enough.
It was his choice. He went for it. I mean, Harry he's a good sport, and although he'll whinge and moan about doing stuff like that, he does dig in and help out, which is fantastic.
I think that's like that 24-hour stream. I think that's like your third or fourth one you've done. You've done quite a few.
Yeah, I know Harry and Tolly started it off before I was really around, and then I came in and I was modding because I used to be Harry's head mod, as it were, moderator for his Twitch channel. Yeah, I know Harry had been doing these previously, and then I kind of joined in. There was one. I seem to have lost the clip, actually, Kaz. I don't know where it's gone. But yeah, I had to eat very hot chili jelly beans, but I've very sadly lost the clip. So yeah.
Is that convenient? 'Cause
Yeah,
it was
very
like-
very convenient. Yeah, absolutely. But yes, we raised a fair amount of money with the Twitch community that we have. And that I have, and I will be looking to do. I did the rescue run, which was our kind of like I have a virtual trucking game, basically that's quite popular, and we're able to do routes and drive from various places in Europe and England and this sort of thing. So I organised a rescue run that was in 2 parts from Plevin, which of course you'll know is where Santerpaws is based in Bulgaria. And I think, if I remember rightly, we went via Germany and ended up in, I think it was London. We ended up in, and we raised, I can't remember exactly how much we raised for that, but I know it was in the hundreds. I was quite surprised at that.
About 250.
It's about £200. Yeah, absolutely. So we've done well on the Twitch one, and I will be looking in 2023 to increase helping out via Santerpaws that way.
So yeah, so what do we want to do first? If we're in January now, so the one that I forgot from last year that I thought I would look back and I was like, oh, I remember doing that. Was the craftathon.
Oh
And,
yes.
We did the craftathon, and I look back and I've checked it in. I mean, it wasn't on the totals that we look at because it's included in the auction page because it was run on the auction page. But we raised £277.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean it was a very Jackie Christie helped out with the craftathon. It was her idea, and loads of people came in and helped and sold some items, showed their crafts off and their skills. And that was sort of January is usually a very quiet month for us.
Yes, it is.
Not a lot about, not a lot of things that you can really do. So that was one that went surprisingly well, and I was happy with that because I'm a crafter myself, so crafty by name, crafty by nature. So yeah, that was a nice one. Hello, Helen. How you doing?
This is one of Kaz's crafting. One of her plaques.
Let me close the door because the dog's gone off.
Oh,
look,
dog's gone off. Somebody's knocked at the front door. Oh dear. Never mind.
She'll bark at anything.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Bless her.
It's sound effects. It fits very well. So Pippi sound effects in the background for you.
Absolutely. We were looking to do some have a little bit of background music, but unfortunately, because we're streaming on both, the music that you can play on YouTube, you can't play on Facebook, and vice versa. Because never the twain shall meet, and obviously we don't want to get into trouble with Facebook or YouTube, so that's why we've not got any background music when we stream to both platforms. It's something that it's just one of those things, and we have to comply with. But if we're just streaming on one of the channels, then we'll be able to utilize their respective music libraries. Because unless we get authorization, like for Born and Bred, who did our Christmas single again this year, didn't they, Kaz?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, second year running. Yeah.
Second year running. Unless we get permission from Born and Bred, we won't be able to utilize their video and that sort of thing. So we'll be looking to do that in the future, so we can.
Didn't have enough time. This was sort of very impromptu, wasn't it? So
absolutely. Kaz, if you want to put the Born and Bred Just Giving link in Facebook, because I've already got it at the top of the chat in YouTube, if people want to have a look at the
do that.
the link and the Just Giving link, but also the video as well, you can go and view that. It's very good. It's better than the Santerpaws Band-Aid that we did.
Oh no. I nearly put that out at Christmas again, but it was just so bad.
It was.
We were going to try and improve it, and I said to Harry, "Can you do something with it?" He went, "No, I can't do anything with it." So
Well, that's because Harry was singing in it.
He didn't sing. He talked. He
Oh.
talked.
Oh, right. Okay.
He didn't sing at all. It was, yeah, but we tried doing it over. So we were doing it between here and Bulgaria, and yeah, it was rather interesting. So if you haven't heard that, you can Google on the main page if you're intrigued and want to know how bad it is. Go to the Santerpaws main page and Google what do you call it? Band-Aid.
Band-Aid, yeah. And if you haven't got ear defenders, I suggest cheese.
Anything. It was just terrible.
Or socks.
Oh no. We try.
We did try.
See.
We did.
There's a Just Giving page, which is for Born and Bred. We're hoping if you want to make a donation, their efforts or anything that's going on today, if you want to make it through to this page and support these lads, because I mean they really have come through for us. And
yeah, they have.
Yeah, well, we discussed it with them last year, and this year they just come out of the blue and said, well, we're supporting you again, and they have supported in my area a lot. We've done collections at some of their events and things like that. They're a lovely bunch of blokes. So a big shout out to Pick, who also is Anthony. And you've got, I'll have to go back and find their names, and I'll give them a big shout out. All of them a bit later on. I'll find the video and I'll post that. So if anybody wants to have a look, change it to Band-Aid.
Band-Aid.
Yes, I totally agree, Sarah. It was very good. Yeah, definitely Band-Aid. It was one of those bum clenchy moments.
It was. I mean, I must admit, even when I heard it, I was like, I can't listen to this, and I didn't listen to it all. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was good fun to make it, though. Don't get me wrong. It was good fun to make it, but yeah, to listen back to.
I mean, at the end, he was like, "Really? Because I can't do anything else with it." And we couldn't even get it to the music particularly well, because you know, when you're doing it across countries as well, it was good. Because I mean, we had like the people from Bulgaria and what have you in. And then we had, what was his name? Gentleman from that did was in with Renzo and what have you.
Oh yes, the book.
Eddie Mode.
Yeah.
So he's in the Netherlands. So, but I mean, he opened it. He was the only one that could actually sing. So, so that was interesting. But yes, I mean. Yeah, I didn't abuse people by putting it out again this year. I thought it was best to keep it alive.
But yeah, that was good fun. So, what did we do anything else in January of last year, Kaz, or are we going to move on to February?
For February.
February.
No, January.
Yeah.
That was it. Apart from, I mean, we do monthly lucky squares. So that we would have done lucky squares in January and whatever, which everybody partakes in. So thank you to everyone that has. And the lucky squares always go towards the food bill or whatever expense is most needed at the time, but generally the food bill, because our food bill equates to something like 2,500 to, well, it's gone up now, so it's probably closer to 3,000.
Oh, the prices have just, you know, it's not just in the UK, but Bulgaria have just gone stupid.
Yeah, and it just keeps growing, and I think it depends on where Justine can get it from at the time and demand. So yeah, I know just before Christmas she's stockpiled or tried stockpiling some, but obviously, you know, by the time you've got the money together, by the time you get to the supplier, prices could have changed. They're changing so quickly.
They are.
So yeah, she does struggle a lot to maintain a stock of food, and it depends on you could have like 150 dogs in 1 week, but then get a massive intake the next week, which means the food goes down quicker than you've ever anticipated.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And we're looking to, we're looking to, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like upgrade, doing lucky squares. I always call it lucky stars. I don't know why. Lucky squares a little bit. Nat, who is part of the fundraising team, needed to take a break for personal reasons, and I volunteered to take over doing the lucky squares. but I'm going. Oh, bear with me a second, guys. Kaz, keep talking.
I'll keep talking. So yeah, Natalie's taking a break at the moment, so we've got January at least, and so we see how she gets on. And we were hoping, so we're going to trial what we want to do with you later on. So we've got a virtual dog race, no dogs harmed kind of thing. A virtual dog race which we have used before, and basically, so this time it'll be like you get the virtual horse racing,
Yes.
but we get dog racing. And you'll be able to we'll do it as you like, get to name a pup. So it'll be something slightly different, and you get to watch your winner come in, a bit like a horse race. So we'll try that later, and you'll be able to see what we mean.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a couple of games like that set up, which we can show you. Sorry about that. My voice decided that it wanted to give up. So yeah, we move.
Hazel says she loves the lucky squares.
Lucky squares, yes, it is brilliant, and I've also got a cunning little one to include Bulgaria, where what I'm going to do is, if I'm still doing them, is utilize Bulgarian town names. Don't worry, they will be in English. But I may not be able to pronounce them, but don't worry about that. But yes, I'm going to try and make one of the lucky squares a bit more Bulgarian in that later on in 2023. I've got it all set up, so it's just a case of picking a month to do that.
So yeah, so then February last year, we're trying to do something different this year. But last year we did the Valentine's video because it was a hard time last year, and some of the team were struggling.
Yeah.
So if anybody remembers, there's a few names that I think possibly were in it. That I can see in the chat now. We did the video where you paid a certain amount to put a message into the team. So that's what we did in February, and that raised £149. And then along with Harry's 24-hour stream, which was just under the 200, that's what we did in February. So this year we're gonna try, and it'll be like a Halloween. Where am I going? I'm halfway down the year already. Valentine's, like, you know, when you get dedications on the radio. So we're gonna sort of try and do it like, so it's gonna be called Radio Poor. So we're going to ask you to come in, and if you want to do dedications to people, then you can leave a message, and it'll go on the screen, and it'll be there for people to watch. That's a good thing about this live as well. It will still be there for you to watch later on. So if you wanted to come back and clarify something, or for the people that have missed it, they'll still be able to watch.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, we'd love to hear from you guys as well. If you've got any particular ideas of things that you want to do. I know we put out a few polls, and we've taken into account what people have asked for, what people have voted for. But if you have got any ideas, ping them our way. We're always open for it, because I mean, we rack our brains sometimes, but ideas from other people is always welcome.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, please do shout and tell us what you enjoyed, what you would like to see again, if you haven't already voted, obviously, and what other ideas you have, because that's always handy.
Oh, it is. I mean, we try and think up new things and original ideas and this sort of thing, but there's only so much that we can come up with, and of course other people have different and sometimes better ideas as well. So we're, like Kaz says, we're always open to suggestions. Obviously we wouldn't be able to take all of them and this sort of thing for various reasons, but we're certainly open to suggestions, most definitely.
Yeah. Should we start doing some photos then?
Yeah, let's start doing some photos. Now I have a very cunning device here. So the first we're going to do from January to March 2022, and these are all the dogs that we put on Twitter, or I've managed to put on Twitter because I've saved them to my machine. So this is Alfred.
Oh.
This is little Alfred.
That's a lovely photo. Look at the face on that. Oh.
He's so cute, isn't he?
Yeah, and I'm a sucker for a German Shepherd. Pip's German Shepherd, obviously. So
Well, yeah, absolutely. My sister's first dog was a German Shepherd, so yeah, I do have a real soft spot. And bear with me, guys, because there we go. That's better. I've just gone onto a completely different profile on my nice bit of machinery here. But we move on. So yeah, this is Alfred. I must admit, I don't really remember Alfred, but he's a lovely looking lad. Have we still got Alfred, or did he get home? Do you know, Kaz?
I'll just have a look on the owner's page. I'll check as I go along.
Yeah.
Right, move on to the next one. Google it.
Okay, this is Angelina.
Now, I know a lot about Angelina, and I've actually met Angelina.
Oh, right.
Yes, Angelina she was on the long-termers list for quite a while, and she now lives with a lady called Lisa Joyner. Lives quite close to me, and Lisa was the lovely lady that ran all the Christmas stalls for us.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes, and I've met her, and she's doing really well. She's a beautiful girl, she really is. Alfred was homed, yes, he now lives with Karen Jill I can't say her now, Delarom. There's a picture of him there.
Yeah, so he's got a home, which is good. So the next one, I have to skip. No, that's Angelina. Can I go to the next one? Okay, so that is, oh my gosh, how do I pronounce this? Artemisia, Artemisia.
How you pronounce that? Was Artemis? Was that the one that was brought in? Taken off of the gypsies.
I got a sneaking suspicion it might very well be.
Yeah, and only ate bread for such a long time.
Oh wow.
I don't know, female or male, but lived on bread.
Another picture of it. He's got lovely eyes. I'm assuming it's a he, but it could be a she.
I think it is he. Yeah, so I think they've taken off a gypsy because he was being beaten.
Oh.
It would only eat bread for a very long time, so you sort of had to change the diet and then see. I can't know how to spell Artemis, although I can't. It's been honed.
Here's another picture. He's obviously very good with other dogs, so there's no issues there. And then this is Autumn. I don't remember Autumn, I have to be honest.
Autumn, yes. Andrea says her two would kill for bread. Wow, that must be a Bulgarian thing.
Yeah, it must be.
I think about that. Pip will always eat toast. If she eats anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, she does like toast.
Strange.
I know. No, I know Autumn. Yes.
Autumn was homed, according to Andrea.
Yes. There's a story about Autumn because she was quite badly hurt.
Oh.
There is a YouTube story coming about Autumn. Autumn was found laying at the side of the road and thought she was dead to start off with. But yeah, she came through, so watch out on the YouTube channel for that.
Amazing. I shall look forward to that. Then we got Badger. I wonder why he's named Badger. I think it's a rather apt name, actually.
Autumn was homed, yeah. Andrew says Autumn was homed. Oh, see, that's handy. Look, Andrew's in. She knows. And Catherine says Landy loves. She draws at toast. Yeah, so it must be that they're fair. That seems to be a stable out there that people can't sometimes feed their dog.
It's obviously cheaper than dog food. Perhaps we should tell Justine just to buy bread.
Oh God, no.
No, that's not a good idea.
No, my mum she used to come round, but she's such a softie, so she'd come round and she'd bring her lunch with her. So she'd like, bought me sandwich. All right, okay. But she bought a sandwich for Pip as well.
Oh, bless her.
used to bring, but so she'd have a ham sandwich and she'd sit down and she'd go, "We got chicken today, Pip," like this. And it's like Pip would have a sandwich with her nan.
Oh,
On the Friday,
oh,
but
bless.
it does tend to have a you tend to know about it the next day, let's say.
Oh dear. Oops.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say too much.
No.
Definitely not.
Well, let's move on to Barney. He's a handsome looking lad.
I think Barney was one that was on the long-termers list as well. Oh, look, Andrew says, I use bread to get the meds down them. Oh,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
That is a good idea. Does it work with cats? Wonder if that worked with cats.
No, I put Pip's tablets in cheese. Because if you put it in ham, I put it in ham to start off with, but she spits it out.
Well, little late Arrow, he used to adore cheese. Used to love cheese. Whenever I used to buy cheese and put it away in the fridge, he'd hang around the fridge. It was ridiculous.
Oh.
Strange.
Too much. Yeah, Barney, I do believe he was on the long-termers list for quite a while.
Uh-huh.
So, let's just see what. Barney is now with Jennifer Farrell. So if that's the same one, I'm pretty sure it is.
Mm.
So yes, he was one that came off of the long-termers list. Sometimes, they just need. That's the good thing about the long-termers list. They just need a bit of time. They come in, you think that they've got so much aggression or they're so scared of people, but time is just like the key to it all. And
yeah, it is. It is. And then we've got little Bear, who's a cutie little thing. I don't know. I'm gonna put my neck out here. It looks like he's got a little bit of lab in him.
Yes.
It's just that face with the ears. But I might be wrong. I'm not totally hot on dog breeds. Peanut butter I use for tablets. They love it. Harry wouldn't like that.
No. I don't know about Little Bear's home. I don't know if Andrea knows.
There he is again. He's obviously a bit of a wall climber. Oh, looks very intrigued. I must see over the wall.
Nosy.
And then we've actually got a couple here. No idea about his breeding. He was honed in Scotland. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we've then got this picture of Bear and Bella.
Bear and Bella.
I'm just wondering if Bella is another German Shepherd. He was your daughter's dog.
Oh, right, okay.
Maddie uses pate for tablets. Nice. I like a bit of pate on my toast.
Oh, I remember those two. Yes, I remember. It was an unfortunate situation and they had to be separated. They were home with Andrea's daughter, but unfortunately something came up and they had to be home separately.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
But yeah, as long as they're doing well, that's good.
Yeah, because I got another one of Bella that looks like she stuck her paw in a plug socket. That's another Bella. Yeah, bad hair day there.
Pip's been clawing at the door.
Oh, bless her. What go out? What go out?
See, thank you. She's fine there as long as she don't start barking.
We'll have audio. It's fine.
No.
And then we've got a cute little faced dog here. This is Bess.
That's the best I'm thinking of.
And she's very cute.
We spoke about this one too. Bess. She was one that came back through the fostering team.
Right.
Beautiful girl. We looked at her for my mother-in-law.
Ah.
Yep, she was home. So it's great having Andrea here. Like, she knows all these.
Yeah. Andrew's saying that they're both doing brilliantly as well. So that's good for Bella and Bear.
My first dog was called Bess. There you go, bit of useful information for you.
Was that the German Shepherd?
No, Bess was just a mongrel.
Ah, right. Here we go. We got Bessie. I've actually got a better picture of Bessie. Let's go to the better picture. Enjoying the bed. She obviously enjoys beds.
Oh, Jean said she met Bess and she was gorgeous.
Oh, she looks awesome. I've got to be honest.
Bessie.
Yeah. Also homed, according to Andrea.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've got our wonderful fostering and rehoming team. So we have full RBU, rescue backup.
Rescue and backup, yeah.
Yeah, so if there's any problems like in the initial rehoming, then the team take it back and sort it out, and that's the right wording. Yeah, so we will always take a dog back and we will always find another home.
Absolutely.
We don't want dogs rehomed outside Santerpaws because it goes against the contract.
Absolutely. Okay, everybody go R. At least I'm going to go R. Aww. That's Bluebell.
Bluebell, I know Bluebell has a home. Bluebell was in the calendar.
She was.
Was she in the calendar?
I think so.
Pretty sure. I know Bluebell has a home, yes.
That's brilliant. She's lovely.
Bluebell went missing a little while ago. I did, if I remember rightly, she went for a runabout.
Ah, okay.
Oh, there you go. There's Helen. Helen's in, and it's her dog. I knew she's. Is that right?
Hey, Helen.
She went for a runabout recently, didn't she? And she had to get her back. Is that right?
There's just replying to Andrea.
Yes, I remember the story.
Yeah, just replying to Andrea there. We've actually put a post out on the new website, Andrea. I basically copied and pasted what I think it was Justine put on the Facebook page about looking for foster homes. So that's already on the new website under the blog section or the adoption, foster section even.
I believe Bluebell was one of the woodland puppies as well.
Mm.
I do believe she was the only one that was homed. The rest are still on the long-termers list. So you've got Lupin and Woody, and they were all part of the Christmas elf event that we did.
Mm-hmm.
So I know they're still waiting for homes, but they were the ones found in the woodlands.
Oh, I remember that. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, small puppies.
Covered in nettles and rolled around in the mud.
Oh, bless. But at least she's home safe.
She is. There we go. This is Bramble. Such a cutie.
Oh, bless. Don't know that name. Let's have a quick look.
Not sure on Bramble.
Let's have a quick look. Bramble. See if they come up on the owner's page. I don't know if it's the same one. It's different colouring. Don't know about that one.
Andrew's saying she thinks she was homed. She's very cute. Very cute.
Dates at the moment, but yeah.
And then we got this little lad, Buster.
Excuse me.
There's another picture of Buster smiling away.
Beautiful colourings there. I like that.
Very nice.
Have a look, Buster, if there's any updates.
Definitely not in foster.
No.
Okay.
Don't know if Buster. We'd have to find out if Buster was.
Yeah, because Andrew's saying that doesn't recognise Buster either.
No, so the initial post was in July 2022.
Mm.
Buster was 3 years old, taken from the streets, and been wandering around for a few days and dumped in the shelter.
Right.
So we'll have to find out and get an update on that.
Yeah, I'll have to do an update on that one.
Yeah.
And this is Chandler, Love his markings. Chandler.
Oh yeah, I love that mottled kind of colour. It's colouring is lovely.
Yeah, it's kind of brindle, but not brindle. Interesting markings, though.
Yes.
Buster's homed, apparently.
Oh right, see.
Yeah.
You know, some of them, like from the stories that we've seen in the updates and all that.
Mm.
And I know some of the long-termers list, and but obviously Andrea coming in, and she knows it from the other side as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then right, we're going near Liverpool now. We're going to Chester. He's a lovely looking lad.
Having a look. Scruffy dog.
Mm. Plenty of brushing needed.
Yes. I'm not seeing any updates for Chester, so it may just be that they haven't put anything on the page, so
Absolutely.
possible.
I'm just going to have a look at the next picture because I remember doing this one sometime not very long ago.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought this next one was fairly recent, but according to the information on the photograph, it was January. This is China, but I thought this was fairly recent.
There was another one called China. I think that's one you're thinking of.
Yeah, it could very well have been. It was one of 3, wasn't it? So I think I might be thinking of that one.
His dog is like a little tan-coloured dog.
Mm.
See, yeah, it's a different China. Yeah, the one you're thinking of. Different one.
Catherine's saying, I'm assuming that's we're going back to Chester. Catherine, looks like you're Landy.
Landy looks a bit like Chester.
Mm.
I only have another China. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be why then, Andrea. That'll be why.
China was reserved, so she must have gone to her new home.
Right, that's good. That's good. Hopefully reserved and gone to a home rather than reserved, gone to a home and then come back again. No. Don't like people who do that. Unnecessary. Scruffy. And then we're going to Fern Britain. Well, Fern anyway.
Oh yes, border collie time.
Yep.
Yeah, she was homed. I remember.
Happens a lot. It does, Andrea. I see some of Justine's posts, and yeah, she. Because obviously on Twitter I only have a certain number of characters, and sometimes when Justine writes an essay, I have to kind of like delete an awful lot of it and just put the facts down. And I know it really grinds with Justine when that sort of thing happens, which I can understand. Fern was homed, apparently, which is good. I remember the next one. Do you know who that is, Kaz? See if people remember. That's Foxglove.
Foxglove is still looking for a home, I think, isn't
she? Really?
So, was she on the list? I can't remember. Let me have a look. Was Foxglove homed? I don't know, actually, she might have been homed. She was. Yes, Foxglove is with Jane Rouse. She was in the calendar. I knew her from somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was in the calendar.
Absolutely.
I thought it pop up was in the calendar. Yeah, because again, it was part of the woodland puppies. Pretty sure she was part of the woodland puppies. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, I've seen a picture of her now, reclining on a sofa, very lounging about like Lady Muck. It says, Yeah, and that was the picture that went in the calendar.
And I'm now gonna actually, you should know this, Kaz, but do you recognise this one? Husky.
Sorry, is that Fitz?
It is.
It is Fitz.
I thought you were gonna say Zeus. I gotta be honest.
No, Zeus was the three-legged.
He is, yeah. But I thought if I show that picture, you wouldn't know whether it was 4 or 3 legs.
But it fits. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
As far when I did like at Christmas time, he was still looking for a home.
Oh, bless him.
Whether he's found one or not at the moment, I can double check.
I've got a couple of more pictures of Fitz.
Yeah, he had a Christmas elf, so
He's still looking for a home,
looking for a home. He is.
but he's lovely.
Husky's beautiful.
I have a soft spot. Me personally, I have a soft spot for greyhounds and huskies, which is one end of the scale to the other, really, because huskies need a lot of exercise and are very smart, whereas obviously greyhounds, just give them a run around the field for 30 minutes and they're knackered for the rest of the day.
The first dog that we looked at before, because we've tried for ages in the UK to adopt a dog before we went through Santerpaws, and we went to the RSPCA.
Right.
And my kids fell in love with a husky that was there called Ice.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, she was sort of like reserved, and they didn't want it because my youngest at the time was like 10.
All right.
And they didn't want a home with a young child, as they put it. So we couldn't find anything. But yeah, she was lovely.
Oh.
Blue eyes and what have you.
Oh, yeah, I do love the blue eyes. Right, this next picture is right in your face. This is Gina. Obviously quite a small dog,
Oh.
but very cute.
See if Gina's on here.
Very cute though. Very cute.
Yeah.
I think Mandy quite likes the small dogs.
Gina, yes, Gina, according to the owner's page, is with a lady called Ruby Tuesday.
Awesome.
Yeah, so she got homed.
Fantastic. Let me go to Grace. It's an interesting face, gotta be honest.
Oh, Grace, let's have a look.
I've actually got a couple of, while you're just looking, Kaz, I've got a couple. What gave me away? Nice one, Mandy. And Grace is obviously very good with cats and kittens, because look at that. That's just so cute. And again, oh, that's just a really nice picture.
No update on Grace.
Obviously still looking for a home.
Name will be. She may have been home, just nothing on the page yet.
I've also got a very strange one of Grace, but it's a different Grace. I'm not quite sure which Grace that is, but it's a different Grace. Been picked up.
Yeah, there is another Grace with Derek Clark.
Right. So that's a possibility with this one.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Okay, get ready for a smile. That's Halva. I think Halva was in calendar, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
Thought so.
Yeah.
And then we've got Hannah. Mandy, I like Hannah because Hannah looks fairly small again.
got that. She's got like motley colour to her as well.
Yeah, she has.
Sometimes it doesn't always come up because people rename them, obviously.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Formerly Hannah, Jess Groves.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Now named Daisy.
Daisy. And here the ears have it. The eyes don't have it, but the ears do. That's Harley.
Harley.
And he obviously likes to howl a little bit as well. Likes to sing.
I haven't got any update on. I don't know, spell it.
I'm just wondering if that's in a foster.
Possibly.
It's possibly in a foster home. Likes lying down on the stairs after singing as well. Or he's pretending to be a stair, one or the other. Adorable. And then we got Harold.
Oh, is this our Harold that we lost?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that actually is.
It is. Unfortunately, we lost Harold this year.
Yeah, let me just try and bring this up. Opening browser. Right, let me just bring this across, guys, and then.
So, unfortunately, Harold was on. He was on the long-termers list. He was on an older one, I do believe.
He was. Let me just turn that off. There we go. That's Harold. But yeah, sadly he passed away this year.
He was one of the golden oldies, in about 11 years old.
Was he really? Good Lord. I didn't realise he was that old.
Yeah, he had been previously owned. Before going to the streets, he was caught by the local neuter team, neutered and put back on the street. They took him in at the beginning of the year, and he was delighted to be picked up. He had just jumped into the car and waited to be chauffeured about. He was very fond of the ladies, apparently. He was classed as a long-termer because older dogs were always hard at home.
Yeah.
Hoping they could have found him a nice sofa to retire on, but unfortunately the Rainbow Bridge called, and he left us in around the 20th of October.
All right, so fairly recently then.
Yeah, sadly.
Oh, bless him.
But he was happy in the rescue in his last days, so
That's good. Yeah, at least he wasn't roaming around the streets. That's the main thing, especially at that age as well. So, Mandy loves the older dogs. They don't tend to need the exercising and that. They're quite happy just lying on the sofa and stuff, aren't they? A bit like me, really. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to have to skip a couple of these. Why is that not working? Because I haven't put it back on that. Oh, it's going to go right back to the beginning. Fantastic. Bear with me, guys. Let's just run through all these again. Fortunately, I know where I'm up to. That's Chester.
You're still doing the first quarter?
Yeah, I think the first quarter's actually got the most dogs in. The others are a lot shorter. Right, we're nearly there. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice again.
Yeah, you and me both.
Right, okay, so we're up to here. This is Hazel. This is Hazel.
Does ring bells, actually. I've got any update on Hazel. But it does remind me. Oh, Hazel. Picture note, a different one. Same names sometimes, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, no update on her at the moment.
Okay. There we go. That's better. I don't know how much of this people have actually heard because I think I've muted myself. That's better. You should be hearing me now. Right, moving on. Okay, so that's Hazel. This is Henri. Or I think it's pronounced Henri because it's with an I. And
Okay.
Henri loves the sofa.
I don't really spell that. Henri. How do you spell it?
I've got it down as Henri.
Oh, right, okay. He had to go. Andrew might know about that one. It looks like he had to go through the foster team, so he might know.
Okay.
But he was rehomed
Was
after a sad
rehomed.
situation, apparently.
I came via another rescue. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it says assist him with sad circumstances.
Uh-huh.
So, he's a German Shepherd mix. Leon Berger German Shepherd mix.
Oh wow. Homed as
Yeah.
far as Andrea knows. Oh, that's good. This is Holly. Got a couple of pictures of Holly actually. That's another one of Holly. And then
Ali Allison.
oh right, okay.
We've had dealings with Ali. Remember, I know the name Ali Allison. Yep. She's got a nice picture on there of her at Christmas, so.
That's good. That's good. And then we have Hurley.
Wow. How do you spell that?
Hurly. That's how I've got it spelled.
No, I haven't got nothing on that one.
Thought Hazel got homed and I was looking at her a while back. Then the next time I looked, it said she was homed. Ah, okay.
Yeah, well, I think she's with Ali Allison. We're just referring back to sort of like the owner's page at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Memories we've got on ones that we've kept up with.
Yeah.
Obviously, the team manage a lot of it, like through the main page. We don't get as much of involved with the adoption and fostering. And
No, that's right. That's right.
But we know like certain bits. So some of these are just from memory.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Then we've got little Jeff. No, hold on. There we go. Little Jeff. Cheeky little poking the tongue out.
It was reserved in February, so
Hopefully that went okay. And after Jeff, we've got Julia. She looks rather cute.
Julia. Really was reserved in February too.
Oh, excellent. Another one for the Ears Club coming up. This is Karina.
That name rings a bell. Wow, they're good ears. Karina was reserved the end of January.
Oh, that's good. And then we got Carlson. Only got the one image of Carlson.
Carlson, I remember.
Got one of my favourites coming up shortly.
Which one?
I'll tell it. Well, I think you'll recognise him. Then we've got Kira.
Vera, yes. I think Kira was one that came back through the fostering team. I don't know if Andrew's still about.
Right.
He was. There you go. Yes, she came back. She had the first home didn't work out,
Oh, that's a shame.
but she's home doing well now.
Excellent. Excellent. Right. Here we go. Do you recognise him?
That's Kip.
It is. Yes, Kip.
Kip is one that came back through the rehoming. Yeah, to see.
Having a bath in that picture. And then going for a little walk. I'm not sure if Kip is full Rotty, but he's definitely got Rotty in him, and I do love Rotties. I've got to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Andrew might know a bit more update on him.
Difficult boy, but homed. At least he's homed. Hopefully he's homed with people who know how to handle Rotties, because I know Rotties can be a little bit difficult. Certainly know with my sister's 2 Rotties that she had. How can people be so cruel? I know they are not all cruelty cases, but it's beyond me how anyone can harm or dump an animal. No, I'm happy to do so, Hazel. I know everyone involved will be the same. But no, I just can't understand people who wish to harm animals. It just makes no sense to me. No sense to me either. You might remember this particular one, Kaz. I'm just going to have a stab in the dark at the pronunciation.
Go on then.
Cormoran.
Cormorant.
Kormoran. Cormoran.
No, that one doesn't ring any bells with me. Cormorant.
No, that's perfectly fine, Andrea. Absolutely no problems at all.
Right. I'm going to go quiet for a minute. I've just got to go and do something. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, no worries. Don't recognise this one. Let's just have a look when this was going to put the properties of the picture. That's February 22. So and then this is Lanush. He's a pretty looking lad. Humans can be vile, like, have no respect for the source. No, they don't. They don't. It's very sad when you get people like that. It's totally unnecessary as well. And most of the time, it's ignorance. And, you know, it does my nutting. Got a picture of Skipper somewhere, I think, Amanda? I remember putting Skipper on... I think it was one of the calendars. I think he got into the calendar. And, yeah, he he kind of stole my heart, the little Skipper. Right, okay. Let me just scroll down here. Oh, scroll too far. That's fine. I got several dogs coming over next week. Awesome. Yeah, I'm waiting for... well, they're actually called Gloria and Norman. Just while we're waiting for Kaz.
I'm here.
Let me just show you guys. Well, I'm renaming them to Gizzy and Smudge. Here we go. This is Gizzy. Let me just go on to that one. Okay, so that's Gizzy. This is little Gizzy. He's the one holding up proceedings at the moment because he's too young to be neutered at the moment. And then this is Smudge. This is little Smudge. Oh yeah, I can hear you, Kaz. Can hear you.
You can?
Yeah, can hear you.
I pressed something I wasn't meant to.
So yeah, I'm waiting for Gizzy and Smudge. Hopefully for February, fingers crossed. And this is one of the latest pictures that Justine sent me. So we've got Smudge at the back. Just enlarge that. And then Gizzy at the front. So yeah, I'm waiting on those two. Anyway, let's go back to what we're supposed to be looking at. Oh dear. All right, dogs. There we go. And I'm gonna have to go through all of these again. Oh, bear with me a second, guys. It won't actually let me skip. I have to go through them individually. It's very annoying. So yeah, just oh, thank you, Adria. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's after I lost little Arrow, yeah, life has been not the same. Not the same.
They do feel a space in your heart, don't they?
They do. They do. I mean, he was only 17 months as well. So he hadn't really lived. Bless him. Right, we're nearly there. Skip. There we go. That's where we were up to, and that is. Bear with me because I've just lost the names. Where are we? Dogs folder, Jan to March. That's Lanush. Lanush. Should have all of them. Well, the other two may very well be going to a friend of mine, Andrea. I know they've inquired.
What no update on Lanesh?
No update on Lanesh. No worries.
He's got another picture of him. He's got a lovely curly tail.
That one there?
Yeah, he's got a lovely curly tail.
He has. He's obviously a very happy boy. And then Lassie at the vets.
Border Collie. Lassie was reserved, so
Fingers crossed that went okay. And then this is Leah, or Leia.
according to the owner's page, Lassie is now living in Edinburgh
All right.
and called Galadriel.
Galadriel.
I don't know how you pronounce that. This was his Scottish name.
Oh, at least we know that she's been rehomed. Anything on Leia?
That's how are you spelling Leia?
Leah.
Leah.
Leia. Same difference.
No update on that one on that side.
No update. Okay. Then we've got Lexi. I remember posting Lexi. It's strange how sometimes, I remember.
Oh yeah, Alexa. Yes,
Shh,
Alexa.
don't say that loud. You'll start them all off.
Oh, it's all right. It's downstairs.
Mine's not. Mind you, I've got headphones in, so I'm all right.
Yeah. Lexi was one that we had a lot of trouble with, like in that first home. So she was in kennels for a while.
Right.
Quite a while. She's now with Charlie, I believe, and she's doing really, really well. Yeah, she was very tricky. I remember. Yeah, it was actually Pete and Beth that picked her up from the kennels.
Oh yes, I remember that story.
Remember? Yeah, so
yes.
For the first foster home that she went to, they picked her up and dropped her off. And she was moved from there, I think, to another foster's. But then now she lives with Charlie, who's done wonders with her. I think he's got something like 5 or 6 Santerpaws dogs.
Wow.
And he's amazing. Yeah.
What a legend! What a total legend.
So I can see if I can find her. Charlie Adams.
And then there's
there she is. So he took her on in September.
Oh, okay. So relatively short time ago then.
Mhm.
He certainly sounds Andrew. Sounds an amazing guy.
Yeah, there's an update on the owner's page. If you want to know more about Alexa, just go and search her on the owner's page. And Charlie Adams. So yeah, there was one that too many people said, oh, she had a bite history, I think.
Right.
But it was out of fear and.
He's only 21. Good lord.
Wow, that's amazing.
He's obviously got the gift.
He has.
He's obviously got the gift.
But yeah, she had a bite history, so sort of like she was very hard. I think she bit out of fear.
Yeah.
I know Beth said that when they picked her up, she would growl and bare her teeth and whatever, but then she settled. So she obviously, it's when she feels intimidated.
Yeah.
Which happens with a lot of dogs. It just takes time and the right person.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So there's a big update there from Charlie, so that's definitely worth a read.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we got Martha, who loves being in the car, by the look of it.
Martha, that rings a bell.
Martha's even sitting in the footwell. It's like, yeah, I like this.
Martha, I don't know if that's the same one. For a month now. I think Martha may be living with Laura Sini.
Right.
That's the same one. She's got like a speckly nose, yeah.
Yeah, she has.
I'm wondering if Martha was in the calendar because it rings a bell. She may well have been. Just trying to find some of the pictures. There's a brilliant one of her with a Saturday face on, which is smiling away. Yep. Yeah, so I think she lives with Laura now.
Fantastic. And then I've got a Melanie.
Melanie. There are lots of supporters called Melanie.
Hmm.
No update on Melanie yet.
Okay. No props. Okay, another one for the small dog lovers. This is Minnie.
Oh, bless.
I'm just saying, I think she was adopted by one of the fosterers.
Oh, right, okay.
Got another picture of Minnie here.
There's like one that looks like one of the Bulgarian corgi types, you know.
Yes,
With the short legs.
very much so.
What they call Bulgarian corgis. Obviously not official ones. Minnie was 2, I think. There you go.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
We've now got a composer. This is Mozart.
Mozart, yeah.
Yeah. He's got a cheeky little smile in this next picture.
Oh. Let's see if Mozart. No update on Mozart. But yeah, I like that. That's a pretty.
It's a very nice
smile.
picture. Now, I remember the next one. If anyone knows what happened to Murphy, because he stole my little heart when I had to post him. Another one who stole my heart.
He was on the long-termers list for quite a while with his sister.
Really?
I think they were home relatively recently. His sister, I can't remember his sister's name. But yeah. Excuse me, but I do believe they were homed.
That's good. Certainly deserves home.
Let's see. What's what we got here? Different Murphy. Yeah. So.
Then we got Omega. Another small dog.
What's his name? Omega.
Omega, yeah. I've got a facial picture of him as well.
Let's see in here. Omega was, from looking at the main page, is the right one. Omega was this lovely girl that gave Trampus his blood transfusion.
All right.
So yeah, she was. It looks like a bit of rotty or something in there as well.
Yeah, certainly with the colouring as well. Very sweet though. And then we've got a biscuit. This is Oreo.
Oh. Popular name, Oreo.
Yeah, very much so. Both for cats and dogs. It's a slightly better one for Oreo.
Oreo has been adopted.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good. Then we got Paisley.
Paisley was in the calendar, I do believe. That name rings a bell. Yes, she definitely was.
Excellent.
I do believe Paisley, which is the one I'm thinking of. Chris Ferguson. Hazel Hasbro. Don't know if she's now called. Yes, it was. Yeah, she lives quite local to me.
All right.
She lives. So when we did our first Christmas stall, fundraising stall, her owner Hazel, she lives. I can't remember where the first one was, but a couple of towns down. She was a lady that sorted it out for us. So we
Awesome.
could have a fundraising stall at the Christmas fete there. And she's now called Daisy.
Daisy. Oh. Right, we've now got Pikla. Pikla. That's Pikla.
Pikla.
Hmm.
It's an unusual name.
Cheers.
Pikla is homed.
Oh, excellent. Oh, that's good. Okay, get ready for this one, guys and girls. This is Pumpkin.
It rings bells.
The ears definitely have it. Oh, face, honestly.
Have a look on the owner's page. Oh, got it right. Pumpkin.
Homed.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, homed. Not surprised with a little face like that. And then we got Rosie. Actually reminds me of my mum's old dog from donkey's years ago.
Update on Rosie. Got a few called Rosie.
Mm. Seems to be a very popular name, actually.
Yeah. I think the most, when we were going through the calendar, what was the most? Daisy is a very, very popular. We had quite a few of those, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's no update on Rosie, so I don't quite know
Okay.
anything on that one.
No worries. Ruby! Here we go, there's little Rubes. There's another one for the small dog fan club.
Coloured. Yeah, I remember this one. I remember Beth showed me the picture of Ruby.
Mm.
He was quite taken with her. Yeah, she is. Yeah.
She homed as well.
Right, yeah.
Awesome.
See if she's on here.
Then we got Rummy, I think it's pronounced. R-U-M-M-Y.
Rummy, yeah.
Got another one of them there.
Excuse me, my voice is going completely now. Ruby was reserved, so that was the last update.
Right.
Skip over to some more of the events.
Yeah, what I was thinking, because we've already been live for like, where are we? An hour and a quarter, 3/4.
Yeah.
It might be an idea just to take a little comfort break. And then we can go through some more of the events, and then what we might be able to do, because obviously don't want to go on to too long, is maybe able to come back another day and do a part 2.
What we do is that pup race and what have you, and
Yeah.
something like that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So if we go on a few minute break, guys, time to go and make a coffee or make yourself comfortable or anything like that. We've got a couple of videos to show as well while we're away, and Kaz and I will be back very, very shortly if I can find the right button. And we're back again. Right, let me just get rid of some of these a second. And let me get rid of that one. There we go. Okay. So we are back. I just need to unmute Kaz. There we go. You're unmuted, Kaz.
Okie dokie.
Fantastic. So thought we'd change it up a little bit. Because it's all very nice seeing puppy dogs and hearing their stories and this sort of thing. But we thought we'd do a little bit of a race. Guys. So we thought we'd go into puppy mode. So just bear with me. I just got to double check something. Right. Okay, that's right. Oh, crap. Oh, there it is. Looking at the wrong bit. Okay, fantastic. I've just got to log into a website.
Yeah, this is like a little puppy race thing that we want to be able to try to do a bit of a mix up for the lucky squares.
Absolutely.
So we're going to try it out on you now. So if we do puppies 1 to 6, because there's 6 of us in there at the moment.
Okay.
So you get to basically, just for fun, it's all just for fun, make a bid on your winner, and I'll write them down, and we'll see who wins.
Absolutely. Right, let me just...
6 puppies.
Bear with 2 secs. Let me just get rid of...
Like a little virtual race thing. So what we use for like basic a random number generator, but it's a bit more fun.
Yeah.
And we could have as many pups in it as we want, or as few in it as we want. And it's just like a visual aid, so we can have a little race and a little bet on who's going to win. So we just have numbers 1 to 6.
Can put names in if we want to, or I can...
I'll put numbers, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Save. Just got to save this. Race 1. Save that. Done. Okay. So I need... How long should we have the race for? 30 seconds? A minute?
Let's go 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay. Let me just go full screen.
Andy's going number 4.
So 30 seconds. How many have I got in there? 6 in there. Good. Okay.
Yep.
So let's start said race. Let me just turn the music off. There we go.
Number 6 for Catherine.
Number 6 for Catherine. Right. Okay. Are we ready to...
Who else wants a number?
Go.
Just pick one random number between 1 and 6. 2 on Andrea.
Okay. So that's number 2.
I'll go for number 1.
You're going for number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Mandy's
Gordon
gone for
pick
number
one.
4.
Jean's coming in with me on number 1.
Yeah.
Hazel's going number 3.
3. Okay.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gordon, we'll put you on 5.
Yeah, put me on 5.
Any more? You can team up. So any more want to put your name down for? Quick, get in there. So we've got me and Jean on number 1, Andrea on number 2, Hazel number 3, Mandy number 4, Gordon number 5, and Catherine on number 6.
Okay.
You ready?
Are we ready? 3,
Let's go.
2, 1, go. There isn't any audio on this, sadly.
There's an annoying little tune. In comes the ball. They're all... There you go in. You don't want like you have that race talking, and it's coming in number 2.
Like, I'll put the really annoying music on a little bit. It's all fairly neck and neck at the moment.
Yeah.
Number three's taking it. Number 3's taking it. Awesome. Number 3. Who's number 3?
Oh, Hazel won. Yay.
Congratulations, Hazel. GG. Shall we have another one? Shall we have another one?
Let's go for another one.
Okay. Got Natalia coming in on YouTube as well, wanting number 3 as well. So we've actually got.
There you go.
There we go. Got Natalia there. Okay, let's. I don't want to. No, I don't want to remove the winner. Let's race again. Want to stick with the puppies?
Stick with the puppies.
Okay. 30 seconds again.
30 seconds. Yeah.
Okay. So, are we going to stick with the same numbers, or do people want to change? Try their luck with another dog.
Just go with the same numbers. It'll be fine.
Same numbers. Okay. Have you got Natalia down on number 3 as well, Gaz?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Let's have the really annoying music on. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, still neck and neck. I think number 2's got it at the moment. Just. Number 2, the sausage dog. Number 4's looking close. Oh, number 2's slipping back. It's between 4 and 5. Oh no, number 2's coming for it. Number 6, number 6. Go on, number 6. Number 6 has got it.
Number 6. We have a winner.
We do.
And that is Catherine. Catherine won that one.
Congratulations, Catherine. Number 6. Oh, this is brilliant fun. I'm enjoying this. This is really good.
Bit of a spin on different things.
Absolutely. So that's really good, and we can take people out. We can add people and everything like that. So it's really good fun. Really good fun. And there's so much to it. It's not just puppies. There's horses, pogo sticks, aliens. You name it. We can do it.
Yeah, well, we did do it once before, I think, and it was great fun. This time, I think one of the suggestions when we did a little vote and what have you on, as it was the auction page. We did one on the owners page, and some of the other ones, some of the fundraisers put in some votes and what have you of like what we wanted to see. And one of the suggestions I think was from Shirley, and she said she liked naming some of the puppies. So she said, as opposed to, because sometimes she said she doesn't want to always win something.
Yeah.
So she said she'd be quite happy to name a puppy instead.
Mm-hmm.
And she said obviously then all the money raised goes towards puppies' vaccinations and upkeep and what have you, because puppies don't leave us until they're about 6 months old.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite a long-term commitment for the charity to fund. So yeah, so she said what she would like to be able to name the puppy. So it was like, okay then, it's something different. So maybe you'd choose a puppy in a like little puppy race, and the winner gets to name a real Santerpaws puppy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes. So Hazel says, yeah, naming pups is excellent because Justine does quite often put out, and you pay £25 to put a name on a pup. Obviously that goes really quickly, and a lot of people don't get the chance, because obviously only one person can take on that at that time. With this time you don't have to pay quite as much, but you get the chance, but we still get to raise the same amount.
Absolutely.
Pup. So it's a win-win situation.
Sure. Andrew's coming in saying a night of dog racing and wine sounds great.
Yeah, definitely. My drifter would win if it's chasing a ball. Yeah. You know what? Pip doesn't chase a ball. She really doesn't.
Strange dog.
She's not interested, no. She'll quite happily run round, but yeah, you throw a ball and she runs past it.
Arrow used to love fetching little foam balls that I threw for him. He used to bring it back. I'm sure because he lived at Santerpaws for a while. Yeah. I think his doggy cousins rubbed off on him a little bit.
Yes, definitely. I think we would like if we could manage it, maybe do a dog racing night. We have to be careful though, because of obviously stay on the right side of the gambling rules. So
Yeah.
obviously, we would have to find a way of getting around that.
Yeah, we'd have to look into the actual terms and conditions and terms of service for Facebook and YouTube on that one, but I'm sure we can find some way of doing it.
Yeah. I mean, so there was another suggestion of a quiz night, and I know there's a few names in here tonight that that have been to our quiz nights before. I know Mandy has.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, I don't know if you came along. Catherine has.
Yeah.
So we've done. This will be like our 4th quiz night, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I have sent some dates over to Pete because that seemed to be the most popular one, which was surprising. I thought, where we've done quite a few of them now, people might have got a bit sick of them. Obviously, the first one was in lockdown.
I've just got somebody come in on Twitter, saying, "Hello, Rescue, is that you?" But unfortunately, I think it might be in Bulgarian.
Oh, right.
I can't get their name. I'm not sure if it's Inga, possibly. But I unfortunately cannot read your name because I think it's in Bulgarian, and I can't read Bulgarian.
But yes,
Sadly.
it is Rescue 193 UK.
Yeah.
See, that's the confusing thing. We work for a dog rescue, or we volunteer for a dog rescue, and then Gordon's online name is Rescue 193 UK. So people get confused.
Yeah.
It's Hebrew.
It's Hebrew.
Hebrew.
My apologies. My apologies. Hell, I've lived in England all my life, nearly 51 years of it, and I still struggle with English. So, sorry, rest of the world, you haven't got a hope in heck, I'm afraid.
It's Manny from Twitch.
Oh, Manny from Twitch. Manny is one of my community from my Twitch channel. So, hello, Manny. Welcome on in, buddy. Good to see you.
We had the admin team. Andrew was in the quiz. Yeah, the last one.
Yes.
Loved it. It was good fun. Pete and Beth are up for doing number 4.
Yeah.
We were looking. The best time we thought was probably around May time.
Yeah.
But yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully, we will be able to arrange another one.
Absolutely. Okay, so I think what we need to do now, Kaz, is get the important bit about how much we've raised. The fundraising team has raised over the past year, because it is rather impressive. I think you will agree.
Basically, just what us as the little team do. I mean, there's only 4, 5, 6 of us. So you've got myself, Golden. Then you've got Sam, Fisher, and Natalie. I can't remember her surname. And then you've got Lisa Joyner, who did the Christmas stalls. She's coming on and hopefully doing some more. She wants to help out more. She's looking into helping with sponsored walk. Then you've got Terry, lovely Terry, who's been helping us for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
But at the moment she's got a new house that she's having to renovate, so she's not doing as much as she wants to. But she sold some of her little personalised bones at Christmas time and what have you. So she's definitely still there and helping out. But as total overall, that we try to keep track of everything we do. Obviously, there are donations and whatever that are made straight to the rescue for Justine's appeals, and some people's monthly donations. We don't take that into account because obviously that is something that you donate directly. This is just through mainly what we raise through events, and anything that comes under the fundraising team. We keep a log of everything that we can, and our total currently sits at just over 31,000. Well, it's nearly 32,000 there, isn't it?
Yeah, nearly 32, and that's within the, from October 2019. That's to October 2022, isn't it? Or is that?
This is to sort of like the current day. So as we sit right now, this is what it sits at. So I've got it as running to October 23. So the average, we had a vote over between the fundraising team, because they've got their own little page where we share ideas and what have you, and then also like the owners page to vote to see what our next target should be, and the average was £40,000. So that's what we've put in for the next target. So that's what we're aiming for. So it's not that far off us. So it's only about £8,000 for 2023. So it's not too bad.
And we worked out, didn't we, that we're roughly raising about 10,000 a year.
Yeah, I think this year, based on going back to 27th of December, our last post like that, it was at 17,000. So it's this year in 2022 we've raised about £13,000.
Yeah.
So I mean, we sit here and we reel off numbers, but this basically comes down to you. We couldn't do what we do, and we couldn't carry on without your support. So we are so grateful
Absolutely.
for every single one of you that helps us out, that comes and helps us every time we put out an event. I mean, we put out random things, and we try and think of different ideas to make it fun, because obviously you don't want to be constantly standing there asking for money, but a lot of charities have to do that because we're completely funded by donations.
Yeah.
So it's very hard sometimes to stand there and go, oh, this is our next fundraiser, because you've only just finished one, but it's an ongoing concern. So we really do appreciate that you're so patient with us and so supportive, and we're here to wish you a very happy new year. Okay,
Absolutely.
7 days late, but never mind. A very happy new year, and thank you for being there for us. And we hope that that Santerpaws can carry on, and we can raise enough money for a nice, healthy new year for the dogs.
Very much so. Very much so.
So we've got as far as last year. I'll skim over basically, because we could go on and on for too long.
Oh gosh,
so we've done March. We did the Be a Virtual Mother's Day event, which raised £640. That will be coming back this year.
Yeah.
We had the Easter dinner appeal, which raised £722. We're thinking possibly we might bring that back this year, or there may be something else for Easter. We'd like to say a special thank you to Angela Bradby, who did a online yoga event, which I really enjoyed. I haven't done yoga since I was a very young girl.
Kaz couldn't move afterwards though, but she enjoyed it.
No, I enjoyed it. But yeah, I would love to do that again. And I'm sure Angela, there was a few votes for the yoga, so I'm sure, and a few regular names that I knew were interested in doing another one. So if I speak to Angela, it's possible we can fit in another yoga event this year. I know I'd definitely like it. We would go as far as June. We had Santerpaws Got Talent. Santerpaws Got Talent is one of my favourites. I love all the photos. It's amazing. And that raised 556. Then we're through to September. September we launched the calendar competition. So you used to get your dog in a Santerpaws calendar. You pay towards the printing to help us out that way, and then the calendar came through, and I think, what did it sell out in about 5 or 6 days?
Yeah, we're going to have to look at how we do that next, or what is now this year, because it was just so popular. And we did have people come to us afterwards saying, have you got any more, have you got any left?
Yeah.
So the calendar is probably one of the most popular, certainly for that time of year, for sure.
We went from the year before where we only had, 100?
Yeah.
To 200 this year, so we doubled the amount that we printed. And so people say, oh, could you print some more? But unfortunately, the printers only print in, excuse me, the ones we've used previously only print in sort of rounds of 100.
Yeah.
So if you would put through 50, it costs us a lot more, and it's the initial outlay. Santerpaws doesn't keep a lot in petty cash.
Absolutely.
It's very hand to mouth. So what we raise through the calendar competition go straight to the printing costs, so that you don't have to outlay everything.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a it's very much hand to mouth kind of thing. If we can afford more next year, it would be great to be able to give more people the opportunity to buy a calendar.
Yeah.
Because there was so many that missed out, and I felt so bad. But they just sold so quickly. I could not believe how quickly. I mean, we spent like 4 or 5 days straight, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Absolutely.
taking payments and what have you. And so thank everyone for being so patient, because
Very much so.
with all the problems with the post office and the Royal Mail strikes, oh, God, it was a nightmare.
It was totally horrendous.
I didn't know whether to send them by Royal Mail. I didn't know whether to send them by courier. I think they all got there in the end, because was it Safi whose one took about a month to get there.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, but it got there. It got there, which was the main thing. But yeah, it did take a little bit of time, sadly.
Yeah, but yeah, she got it in the end, which was good, and it was before Christmas. But she was in Bristol.
Yeah.
Which we knew had problems. So yeah, so that was that. So September. Then we went to November, and we do the Be a Christmas Elf, which is always very popular, and I love doing that one. That raised 866.
That's good.
We were absolutely amazed and so grateful for the Christmas dinner appeal, because obviously we'd done the Christmas Elf appeal, and we put our Christmas dinner appeal because a few people had asked for it previously, and I was like, well, I didn't want to ask too much again after doing the Elf. But we put out the Christmas dinner appeal, and it raised £842. So it was amazing.
Yeah, we've got the porters are absolutely amazing, aren't they, Kaz? They really are amazing. They always come through, which is incredible.
And I mean, that really did help, because Justine went to get food in January. Obviously, she bought a load. She sort of like tried to get as much as she could before Christmas, because she knew that the place she gets it from would be shut until into the new year. So she bought as much as she could. But then when she went back to get some more, because obviously it ran out over Christmas, or was running out, she knew there was going to be a price increase in the new year. When she got back to find out, it was a lot more than what she expected. So she was trying to get as much money together as she could to buy as much at a lower price. So we sent over, especially the money from the Christmas dinner appeal there, to her to get that. So that was vital at that time. And I hope that she got as much as she could. A little update on the new bank account. We did an appeal a few months ago. We were trying to set up a new bank account. For some reason, the bank that we're trying to get the bank account through, it seems to be holding things up. We have still got the money. The money is still there. It's in a holding account at the moment, because we have to have £1,000 to set up this account. So I am constantly sort of speaking to Justine about it, and she says like she's going to have to keep chasing it and find out what the hold up is. We're not quite sure what it is just yet. So just to update everybody that did donate, thank you so much, and that we are still working on it, and hopefully this year it should all come together. So that's it. Yeah, we've done. I'd like to say thank you to Pete and Beth again, because we did 2 boot fairs this year, and raised about £100 with donations and what have you, that are currently taking up my loft and my shed. I mean, it did thin it out a bit.
Good.
Because yeah, so we did a couple of boot fairs. That was in July and August. July and August quite quiet because everybody's on holiday. And then just to mention to the buddies scheme and the birthday buddies, everybody is aware of those.
Yeah.
We've got lots of buddies out there. We've got quite a few buddies out there that are sponsoring our long-termers. So a big shout out to those, and thank you.
And that's going to be revamped a little bit, isn't it? Because that's going to take a bit more of a priority.
Yeah, it erupted a bit bit more than I ever expected, and it's just me doing it at the moment. I sort of like set it up, and then I was like, oh goodness, this is working quite well, and
Yeah.
trying to fit everything in. I've struggled a bit, so I've asked Gordon to give me a hand.
Yeah.
We do the birthday buddies, which coincide with that as well, and lovely people that donate for those. So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's most of the year done.
It is, and we've got so much coming up in the coming year as well. There's I don't know if Kaz will mind me saying this, but there may be, and there's nothing set in stone here, guys. So if it doesn't come off, it doesn't come off. If it does come off, awesome. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. But there may be an opportunity for some of the fundraising team to actually go out to Bulgaria this year, but nothing's set in stone at the moment. It's all just penciled. But yes, we may have the opportunity to actually go out, do some stuff on the ground out in Bulgaria. But yeah, that's still in a very early stage. But just to let you guys know that you know, there are some exciting things going on in the coming year.
With the buddies as well, because then we can go out there and give people their updates.
Absolutely. You know, because obviously Justine and everybody out there is very, very busy anyway. But we can, you know, take pictures and do stories and this sort of thing, bring them back. And we can, you know, give more of a personalised address, if you like, to the sponsors and you know, people who are on the buddy list and this sort of thing. So yeah, there's an awful lot that's coming up. As I say, we want to utilise the Facebook pages more. We want to utilise YouTube a lot more over the next 12 months. And as I say, the website has been basically donated to us, hasn't it, Kaz?
It has. It's thanks to the lovely Paul Reed, who runs makemedev.co.uk. He is a friend of ours that we know through the TFM days, which was an online radio station that my son is part of. And he is a very talented young man who has set up his own company running websites and what have you. Gordon set up his website with Paul and was talking to him about Santerpaws. He's always been a big supporter of Santerpaws. He's supported us through all our Twitch events and what have you. And he turned around and said he would offer, he'd seen the original website that we got, and he says, I can offer you a lot more than that, but all we had to pay was an initial setup fee, and then he's offering it for free. So he's saving Justine and the team £400 a year by offering that service. So please pop over to Make Me Dev and thank him. He has got a Facebook page, so if you pop over to Make Me Dev, or put it, Gordon, if you want to put it in the link in the
I shall find that.
And say thank you to Paul. And obviously, you know, if you've got any inquiries, if you're looking for a website and what have you, he's the guy to ask the questions to. But also, yeah, pop over to the new website. We haven't put it on the main page yet, so you'll be the first ones to see it from many of us.
It's that new.
So we will be putting that out later. But yeah, if you go to the normal, it's the same as what it was before, but like a sign on. So if you go to Santerpaws Bulgarian Rescue .com, you'll be able to see the brand new design website with all the new fangled design, and there's still more to come on there. So we've put it out with as much information as we've got at the moment, and the team obviously will update as and when. But it's a good point of call for anybody that's interested in adopting. So if you know somebody, and because some people don't have Facebook and what have you, so the website is now there for them to contact them through again.
Yep.
It had to be down for a while. Unfortunately, the previous provider took it down quicker than we thought he was going to.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that either, but big organisations and that sort of thing, unfortunately, can be pretty horrendous at times.
Yes. So I'd like to say hello to Sarah Stace. I know that name very well.
Same.
So hello, Sarah. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, So
There you go. There's the link for Make Me Deaf.
We want to say thank you to Born and Bred as well. I know we mentioned them before,
Mm.
but last year they raised £250 for us.
Yeah.
And obviously we've got that Just Giving page just at the top there, where they're trying to raise 250 again. They did have a quick look of the Christmas single that they did for us, and they put out links to say they were raising money for us. They've raised £45 so far. They've not given up. We're going to keep raising money through the year. I'm going to go and visit them at one of their shows, and hopefully raise some money that way, like we did last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, do check out their page as well. So it's Born and Bred with an N. And I'll put a link out later for them. They do lots of quizzes on their page as well, so you could get in practice for our quiz by going over and doing their quizzes, their music quizzes, and support them and just say thank you for all they've done, because they've done this off their own back this year.
Yeah.
So it was very kind of them. Yeah. And before my voice goes, do you want to say something?
You're doing very well, Kaz. You're doing extremely well. You're doing very well. So I'm just really looking through what other information we were going to go through, and I think, to be fair, I mean, we've been live for nearly 2.5 hours, believe it or not. I didn't realise it was quite that long, but I think we've gone through most things. I mean, most people who are watching the broadcast will know that obviously Justine and Amanda are at the kind of top of the tree, if you like. And then we've got Inga and Andrea, who are the fostering team. My voice is going now. We've got Liz as in our behaviour team as well. And obviously we've got Andrea, who's in the fostering team. I'm right in that, aren't I, Kaz?
Yep.
Yeah. Then in the fundraising team, we've got Boss, who is Kaz, bless her. No, it's not like that. Kaz, everyone in the fundraising team kind of like bounces off Kaz. So I've kind of like taken an assistant position so that Kaz isn't being bombarded all the time. And then we've got Nat and Sam, obviously, and Lisa and Terry that obviously Kaz has mentioned earlier on. Then we've got Harry. We've also got Mikey. Now, Harry and Mikey did a lot in 2022, but due to working commitments and, things happening, they've kind of gone their different way now. Life is such. But we thought we'd give them a mention because they had done so much in 21, 22, helping us out, whether it was on the IT side or, 24-hour events and that sort of thing. Of course, as Karen's also mentioned about Pete and Beth. And then obviously for social media and IT, a lot of that has come down to me of late with the help of Paul, but also Kaz does a bit of the tweeting and the Instagram, because we do have an Instagram account as well for Santerpaws, and I tend to stick with the Twitter account, but obviously, as I said earlier, if I'm not able to, for whatever reason, Kaz does take over that for me, so I appreciate that. And again, Harry and Mikey were really, really good at the beginning. We've got a Discord channel. Discord is basically kind of like an online area where you can set up a separate space and you can have different channels, a bit like a filing cabinet, if you like. So we've got that for kind of like managing things and planning and that sort of thing. And both Harry and Mikey were quite prominent in setting that up. So we wouldn't be quite far forward if it wasn't for Mikey and Harry. So big shout out to them. But apart from that, Kaz, I mean, the only other thing we were going to do was show off all the doggies from 2022. But I think we were kind of that was taking his time a little bit.
You want to have a quick run through of some more to see if there's any that we recognise. We have a click through a bit quicker.
Yeah, we can do. Like I said, I've got it all here.
If there's any, just shout if there's any that you recognise.
Yeah, I mean, if I go on to April to June, just to go on to a different month, let's have a look. Because I've just got to... where are we? Twitter, dog folder, April to June. This is Albert. Anybody recognise Albert?
Keep clicking through and I'll shout if I get any feedback on some.
Okay, bear with me because my Stream Deck is now having a little bit of a hiccup. Bear with. Okay, why have we gone? Oh dear. Okay, this is not working properly. April to June, Albert. Bear with peeps. April to June. I'm having a technical issue.
It's always the way.
It is. I'm not sure why that's doing that. Right, there we go. That's Aria. Then we've got, oh my days, Baronasita, Baronitsa, Baron, and then ITSA, Baronitsa.
An unusual name.
It is a very unusual name.
Very scruffy.
It is.
Got the moustache bit.
Yep. Am I still going on Facebook?
Yes, you still are.
Oh, right. I think something's frozen on my side. Oh, there we go. That's better. It's just come back. Okay. So who have we got? Can we? What are you doing? Oh my absolute days. Let's try this again. That's Betty. Oh, Betty.
Oh yeah, Betty, I remember that one.
Then we've got Bibiana. Then we got Candy.
Candy.
There she is, the little white thing. All right.
Yeah.
Then we got Cappy.
Cappy's still on the long-termers list.
Is he really?
Yeah, he came in. Unfortunately, he had like a bad infection, so it took him a while to get over that.
Oh, bless him.
But yeah, he's still with us at the moment.
Awesome.
Or he was at Christmas time. This has been an update since.
Then we've got Charles. Yes, he even looks like Charles, doesn't he?
Charles was on the long-termers list. I don't know if he got a home. I know there was a potential of a home for him. He had I believe he was the one that had a lot of work done, or he was very ill.
All right.
But yeah, he's a little pincher, however you say it.
Then we got Cherry. A cute little thing. Then we got Tudo. What a name.
Ludo was on the long-termers list for quite a while as well, but I do believe he is going to his home very soon.
Awesome.
I do believe, yeah.
That's excellent news.
There's quite a few that you know, we class as long-termers or have been with us for a long time. It just takes a matter of time for them to find the right place.
Yeah. Then we got Diane.
Oh well, very foxy.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Very interesting face, muzzle, and ears. Very interesting. Here's one for the people who love short dogs and ears. Here's Elsie.
The Wonder Woman Elsie. She was in the calendar.
She
They
was.
are some amazing ears, them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, she was. I remember her very well.
Then we've got Foxy.
That's Foxglove, isn't it?
No, that's Foxy.
Foxy, it was a different one.
Yeah, different one.
Yeah. That's because Foxglove is now called Foxy, I think. Get me confused.
Then we got Hillman, who's got a very large tongue.
Remember Hillman, yeah.
Jasper. Don't remember Jasper.
Oh. Cute face.
Very cute face. Next up, we've got Jilly. Again, one for the small dog fans.
Oh, bless. Chilly.
I think you might like this one, Kaz. This is Callie. Definitely got German Shepherd in it. And it's Brindle.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Gorgeous looking dog. Sorry, not Callie, it's Carly. Karly.
Oh, right, okay.
Carly. Then we've got Laurel. No Hardy, but just Laurel. Another one for the small fan club coming up. This is Lily with an I, not a Y. Definitely got Jack Russell in it, I would say. Then we got Linda. Linda's lovely. Still on chain as well by the look of it.
I do believe Linda was on the long-termers list as well.
Then we got Marcel. Got a couple of pictures of Marcel actually.
Oh.
So cute. Then we've got Marco.
Polo. Sorry.
Very good, Kat. Very good. That very nearly went over my head up for a moment there. Gotta be honest. Then we've got Mowgli.
Nice going.
So cute.
Having a look as we go along. Oh.
Got a little Nevi there as well.
I remember Nevi, yeah. Nevi had to go through the fostering team.
whoever named this one, this is Nymph.
Tiny.
Yeah. Very tiny.
Debbie is home. Liz. Oh, there you go. Well, our Liz, as in behavioural Liz.
Oh, that's good.
Keep meaning to check with Liz that she got her elf box. Okay. Yes. Okay.
There's Ollie.
Because I know she was sent an elf box from Patricia Thompson. So.
All right. Right.
Yeah. Sarah, no problem at all. Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it.
Awesome. And what have we got next? We have Orla. Very sweet looking face. Oh, God. Oh my days. Get ready for cuteness overload, guys. Pandora.
Pandora. And oh wow.
Total cuteness. Natalia is just saying Chudo means miracle in Bulgarian.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Judo.
Ah, we're coming on to the little McShorties now. Here is Poppy McShorty.
Excuse me.
Poppy. Little Poppy.
Is it Poppy McShorty?
Poppy McShorty. Okay, then we got Prince. Another one for the short fan club.
Is he a McShorty too?
No,
Oh.
he's just short. Then we've got Razzie. Interesting name.
These are some of the little small. I remember these little ones. Yeah.
Then there's, I think it's pronounced Rayat, R-H-E-T-T.
All right. I've got an update on Razzie in July.
All right.
So she was homed. Yeah.
That's good. Okay, cuteness overload again. This is Romeo. Very cute. We have another McShorty coming up. This is Ruben McShorty. I think there's about 4 or 5 of these.
There was quite a few.
Yeah. And then we've got Samantha. Very cute face. You'll know the next one, Kaz.
Hold on, because I think I'm a bit behind as well.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay between the broadcast and Facebook and YouTube.
Ah, German Shepherd.
Yeah. Remember the name?
Samantha. I don't know if I remember the name.
Saskia.
Saskia, yeah. Yes,
So-
I think she's been rehomed again recently, so
Lovely dog, though.
beautiful.
So who have we got next? This is Sushi.
Sushi, yeah.
Sushi.
Yep. Some of these names I'm recognising. Sushi. Sushi.
Then we got Simba. Actually got another picture of Simba as well.
Oh, yeah, I remember. It's very fluffy.
Very fluffy. Nearly as fluffy as the mat she's sitting on. Okay, going to the little ones again. Next one up is Sinbad.
Wow.
And then coming up, we got Sissy. Just like a rat. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like a little bit of a rat. Tigra.
When they have that tag in their ear there,
Hmm.
that's where they come off the streets and they've been I think it's been neutered.
Oh, right.
I'm wrong, Andrea, but I think, yeah, when I fostered Apple, she'd had her tag in her ear,
Right.
and then when you take it out, she had sort of like a scar there. But yeah, that's what they tag them to say that they've been neutered, and then they put them back.
All right.
But then some of them have to be homed anyway if they're in an area where they're at risk or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just learned something now. Here's Top Joe. Topcho.
Top show.
Top Joe.
Top go. That isn't that Top go. He wasn't in the calendar.
Not sure. Might have been.
I think he was.
Then I got, I think it's pronounced Sarag. Tsarrhe.
Bear with me a minute.
Bearing.
Sorry, coughing fit.
It's all right. No worries. Then we got Tyson. Tyson's a lovely looking lad.
Right.
Right, definitely. Up next we have Wendy. And then we got Yin and Yang. That's not easy to say, that.
Yin and Yang were on the long-termers list for a long while because they needed to be home together. They were one of some of the dogs that we got in from people who they'd lost their owners, basically. The owners had died.
Right.
And we aren't going to take them in because they were so established as a pair. They're the ones that had to be home together. But I do believe they have now found their homes because they weren't on my long-termers list this year.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. And then finally, we've got Yaz, who looks like a carpet. Reminds me of, oh God, what are those? Wolfhounds.
Yaz was in the calendar too.
Mm. So that's April to June of the photos. But some very cute dogs there. Very cute dogs. just come out that one and okay, so let's go through July to September. I just need to change folders, otherwise I'm not going to know which dogs are which. This is Ace. This is lovely Ace. Closely followed by Alexandra. With the ears. The ears definitely have it again. And then we got Babs sitting on the chair, sunning herself. And good name for a dog out in Bulgaria is Balkan. Because let's face it, they're in the Balkans. And there's Blue. Hang on, did that go through? That didn't go through. Please hold. Thank you. There's Blue. It's better.
Baloo went through the rehoming team of recent.
He's a big dog, isn't he?
Yeah. He one of our fosters did wonderful work with Baloo. He was a bit shut down.
Awesome.
And now I think he's doing really, really well.
Fantastic. Oh, it's always good to hear when they're doing well. Oh, hang on. What have I got in the background there? There we go. That's Borrow.
I think Borrow is still on the long-termers list. He's ex-hunting dog. His brother Zorro. So it's Borrow and Zorro. Zorro got homed, but I think Borrow is still waiting. Possibly. I know he was on the list for a while, but unless he's found a home in the recent month or so.
Right. And then we got Chocky. It's a bit of a strange name for a dog that's not a chocolate colour, but there we go.
Is that what you expect? Chocky?
Yeah, I was expecting something like, chocolate Labrador or something like that, at least something that's a brownish colour.
Must be hard trying to find when you've got like 250 dogs and you've got to name them if they
Absolutely.
haven't got. Trying to think of different names.
Yeah, it must be really, really, really difficult.
I know Justine says sometimes the go-to name out there, she says if they haven't got a name for a girl, is Laura. They're all called Laura. And we've got one on the long-termers list called Zoe, but people also call her Debbie.
God.
So she's got two names.
Oh, bless her. She'll have personality disorder, poor
She's
thing.
got herself for some reason, so she's Zoe, also named as Debbie. So you're not the only one with an alias in Santerpaws, see?
Indeed, indeed.
She has as well.
This is Danny. That's young little Danny. I love this name. I don't know why. We've now got Demelza. I'm not going to burst into song.
Demelza was on the in the calendar.
Oh yeah, she wasn't she? Got that.
Yep, definitely.
Then we got Feather. I'll tell you what, this dog doesn't look like as a feather either, but there we go. And this little lad is called, I'm assuming it's a lad, I shouldn't perhaps assume, but this is Fly. Oh my gosh, how do I pronounce this? I think it's pronounced Gallus or Gallus, Galus. And next up we've got Ginny. I think it's Ginny, or Genie, Gimmy. Very cute.
I'm having a bit of problems hearing you through Discord at the moment.
Bear with, hold on. Is that any better? Is that a bit better? Let me just have a look at Discord a sec.
Don't know. Yeah, unless it's my end.
No, I can hear you perfectly fine. Let me just check my settings. I haven't done something stupid again.
Can he? Oh right, okay. We'll go with that then.
Okay, let me push that right up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Bit more of a delay on Facebook. That's the only thing.
Yeah, it might be worth refreshing Facebook potentially. There will be a little bit of lag. Okay, so that's Jet. And then we got Lollipop.
Jet isn't Jet with Wayne Horton now.
Really? Oh wow, that's brilliant.
Was it Jet that went to? I can't remember. Oh, hello, Lisa. I know Lisa.
Hi. How we doing?
Lisa, say hi to Lisa because she's Pip's foster mum.
Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Hope you're well. I'm actually just going to refresh Facebook. Okay, it's a good job I refreshed actually because I'd lost the live chat on Facebook. So yeah, look, this is Lollipop again. Who else we got? We got little Lucas coming up now. Get ready for cuteness overload again, guys. That's one very cute little puppy. Reminds me of Pip a little bit, Kaz.
Homing team recently as well. I think he's recently found his home.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, just been rehomed. There you go.
Awesome. Where are we? Marcusa. That's Marcusa. Got a slightly better one of him. Oh dear. Excuse me, sitting down. That's one very white dog. Next up, we got Mary. This is Mary. Got a couple of pictures of Mary. Then we got Milo. Not the Milo I remember. I think I've put a couple of Milos up on Twitter before. Then we got Pepper. No salt, just pepper. This is Rena. She looks lovely. I got another one of Rena. This is Rex. I've obviously had another Rex because I've got him listed as Rex Other So obviously we've had another Rex beforehand.
Name.
Say again, cuz? Then we got
Rex is popular name.
Rhett, yeah, Rhett McShorty. And upcoming next, we've got, I think it might be a Jack Russell cross or similar. This is Robbie. Just got that Jack Russell look. I think this dog coming up is going to be a big lad when he grows up because his name's Samson. Here we've got Stanley. Stanley with trainers. You'll recognise the next one, Kaz. Sunny Sandwich.
Sunny Sandwich.
It is. Three-legged wonder dog.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on the long termers. He's a tri-paw and he's recently been homed.
Awesome. That's brilliant. And then we got Tigra. This picture apparently was Tigra in the UK.
He's actually got his own Instagram, I think, Sunny Sandwich.
That wouldn't surprise me. That's brilliant. So I think Tigra's either been rehomed or is fostered in the UK, one or the other. I only got a few more to go for this month. This is Terry. I'm going to say long-haired Jack Russell Terrier, maybe? Next we got Trip. Interesting colouring on his tail.
Trip was on the long termers list as well. Trip was one that he had a damaged head. He had a damaged leg and he's recently been homed. Oh, damaged head, sorry.
Right, bear with me a second, Kaz. Yeah, voice. Right, let me see if me going out and then coming back in, because Kaz is having a little bit of a difficulty hearing me. A bit of a delay. So let's see about going out, going back into the Discord.
That's better.
That's better. Right, okay, so it's Discord that was lagging.
Oh, right, okay.
Awesome. Right. Okay, so this is Trip.
Yeah.
Then we've got
really well in his new home, so.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. It's always good when they're getting on well. We got Vixen here. This is young Vixen.
Vixen, again, she's recently found a home. She came back through the rehoming team.
Oh. Then we got Zandy. Look at those eyes. Finally, we've got Yakko. That's Yakko. Right, let me get rid of that one. Now, we've got that. I've had to put an ups up there. I'll leave that to your imagination, ladies and gentlemen, but we don't want to embarrass the little lad. Right, so this is going to be the final month. This is October to all months. This is October to December, and this is little Aiden.
Lipstick, yeah.
Yeah, little minx. So yeah, that happened. We move. There we go. That's little Amelia. That's little Amelia. And next we've got, I think it's pronounced, if it will go. Can we move? Thank you. Amon. A-M-O-N.
A-M-O-N.
Yep.
No, these are quite new ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. This is the last 3 months of 2022. So this is Angel.
Angel's been through the rehoming team recently, so Andrea might know that one. Don't know what the update on her is.
Okay. This is Angie. Cheeky little smile.
Yeah, some dogs look happy to have their photo taken, don't they?
Yeah.
In Foster.
In Foster.
Yep.
Okay. Then we've got the very, very little cute Arnold. Now, if I remember the story rightly, he's one of 3 brothers. And I think one of them has been reserved. Haven't seen Snowflake yet.
She was in it, wasn't she? Have we skipped
Yeah, she
someone?
was. It was earlier on in the year, and we paused. It was between January and March, and we didn't see all of January's and March because we were taking up too much time. So, but she's definitely in there. She's definitely in there. I can always go back and we can have a look at Snowflake. That's no problem. Angel is in Foster. Nice. Then we got Baba. Baba Booey.
It's very muscular at the front.
Yes. Now I think this is one of the other brothers. I think this is the one that's reserved. I think this is Basola. And I think it's this one that's reserved, or is it? I think the other one's called Uzzy. It's either Basola or Uzzy that's reserved.
And these named like they're 3 wise men or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Got Santerpaws pup last year. She's a wee gem. Still nervous of certain things. She's the smallest dog in the house, but oh, it just moved down. But boy, does she put the big ones in their place. Oh, absolutely. Best way to be. Would love that. I'm Snowflake's fur mummy. No problem, Sharon. We can have a look at Snowflake. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
I remember Snowflake. Because she was the queen of escapism.
She was.
Kept us on the run for quite a bit.
This is Bibia.
Papa.
B-I-B-I-A.
Yeah.
Babaya.
Papa was meant to be coming over next week, but can't travel at the moment.
Oh, bless her. Then we got Birdie. Doesn't look anything like a bird. It's got no wings for a start. Got 4 legs, but it's got no wings.
I think Birdie's still looking for a home, isn't she? She may well be. She was on there a little while ago.
Right. Bear with me. Facebook's playing up. Right. Next, we've got Blake. They're called Blake. I got a couple of pictures of Blake actually. He's actually quite a cutie.
You got a dirty nose. He's been digging. Look.
Yeah. They like doing that. Got a smiler now.
We bought Pip a bone the other week.
Mm.
Because one of her doggy pals had a bone, and her friend, oh, get it from here. Like, go and get her a bone. Well, she buried it in the garden. I haven't seen it since. So that's where it went, straight out there.
Right. This is Boo.
I think Boo's still looking for a home, but Boo's one of the pictures we used on the website. That's where I remember her from.
Yes, we did.
Gimper.
Then we've got the very comfortable looking Byler.
Byler, yeah, Byler, but it's pronounced Bella.
Oh, Bella. My bad.
Yeah, but no, that was what it was. Yeah, she's coming over into foster. I saw that today. She's beautiful. We used Bella her pictures are in front of the pumpkin kennels that we use for the Halloween.
Ah,
event.
yes. I remember.
Yeah, she's beautiful lass.
Cuteness incoming. This is Deco. Ah. This is Dibley. Dibley. Not the vicar of, but the dog of. Another picture in your FaceTime, guys. Here's Dobby. Oh dear, very cute.
Homed with a foster. What? Dobby's homed with a foster. Like he's poking his tongue out.
He is. Next up, we got Eloise. My sister had a cat called Eloise many moons ago.
Oh, Dibley's homed with a foster.
Ah. And Boo.
Same as Melanie. There's lots coming into foster, obviously, this month.
This is good. This is good. Right, so moving on from Eloise, we've got Gracie and Pickles. Weren't these in the calendar?
No.
Must have been another pairing that we had then. They look
No.
Pekingese.
Yeah, they're Pekingese.
Yeah. Pekingese. Okay, ears have it, guys. This is Harley. This is another Harley.
Wow.
He's a beautiful looking lad, isn't he?
Yeah, when we do Santerpaws Got Talent, that's definitely another one for the best ears, isn't it?
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
It's amazing when you do that category on how many amazing ears you can get pictures of.
Yeah.
Because some of them you go, wow, they're good, and then the next one comes in and they're like massive, like satellite dishes.
And Dibley is in his forever home. Well, that's good to hear. Jessie. So rotten wee Jessie, as they say in Scotland. And then we got Jumping Jack. I think must be a Bulgarian corgi again. And then now, how do I pronounce this? Carly, K-A-L-I, Kaylee,
Callie.
Callie. Yeah, Callie. We'll go for Callie. Here's another one of the boys that I'm assuming it's a boy. He's a tripaw. Lapas.
Lapas, yeah. Look at that one. See if
Beautiful looking lad.
there was a because when we missed some out of like the January to March bit. You had another tripaw in there, didn't you?
Yes, I did. This is
tripaws get their home.
yeah.
It's so much harder.
Yeah. It's like anything or anybody with a disability, you know. People just tend to walk on by. This is Loki.
So these are probably a lot of these dogs. We haven't got a lot of updates for because these are probably waiting to go to their homes.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot were there over like the holidays and what have you. I don't know when the next transport is. Is it this weekend or?
Not sure. Not sure. That's Mallow, Marshmallow. And then we got Marsha.
I think that was the pure breed Samoyed
Yeah.
one.
Next weekend.
No, it was looming, but I didn't quite sure how close it was.
I got a second one of Marsha actually, which is quite interesting. She's got lovely ears.
Very fluffy.
Very fluffy. Get the right mouse. Scroll down. This is Marshy Curly.
Marshy Curly.
Marshy Curly, apparently. And that's Marshy. I think I might have mixed those two up. I think the one there may have been Curly. I'm not sure, and I accidentally put Marshy in front, but that's definitely Marshy.
Yeah.
The white one. And then you got Matodi. Matodi. Sure, he's got Chihuahua in him.
A lot of people, they do like the DNA test, and Chihuahua comes up a lot. It's one of the ones that always comes up. And it's like, I mean, every dog seems to have Chihuahua in it for some reason.
Yeah.
I've still got Pips to do.
I must let us know what Pip has. They all have.
Yeah. One Chihuahua that's getting round a bit.
Yeah.
So we've got to do it, but I feel bad because every time you go near her with this swab thing, she's like, "Oh my God, you're going to kill me."
Oh, bless her.
Yeah. But yeah, the first one didn't work out so well. Good job they give you more than one.
Yeah, it's true. That's Mel. And then we've got Mary with an I. Mary with an I. Andrea's testing Cooper this week. Best of luck with that, Andrea.
It's not as easy as you think it is. You think, oh, I'll just swab it round their mouth, it'll be fine. But oh my God, she makes such a fuss. You've got to get it sort of like right, sort of swirl it all the way round.
Hazel, if I remember rightly, the husky that was tripaw in March time, because we saw him earlier on in the broadcast. Oh, what was the name of him?
Zeus.
No, the husky.
You're thinking of Fitz is the one we saw.
Yeah.
No, he's not a tripod.
Was he not? I thought. Oh no. I was thinking of Zeus. Yeah, no, I was trying to trick you, wouldn't I? Yeah, Zeus.
Zeus is doing well now, I believe. I'll see if I can find the update. Because he had to come back for his homing team. Andrew should be able to confirm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zeus was the tripod.
Yeah.
Zeus has been homed.
Yeah.
Ah. And we got Minnie. Then we got Moon.
Moon's coming over. I saw that one. Moon's coming over for foster reason. In the next transport.
Oh, awesome.
I think Hazel, weren't you Zeus's either elf or in one of the sponsor events? I believe you had Zeus. I do remember that because he was on the long term. Obviously, being a tripod, it was harder to home, so he was on the long termers list for a little while.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. He got himself a home. That's Olivia.
I think so. Yeah, I do.
Then we've got, this is Penny.
Well, there you go. Mandy says Zeus the tripod went to my nephew in Wales.
Oh, awesome. That's brilliant.
And he's doing all right. That's good. Is that David Bryan? I'm just seeing some updates on the owner's page.
I see. And we've got another Penny there as well. Oh, we've had somebody join the Barking Mad fundraisers.
Oh.
Natalia, who's in YouTube.
Ah.
Thank you, Natalia. Appreciate that. Welcome on in.
My YouTube keeps freezing.
Who have we else got? We're nearly at the end of these now, believe it or not. And we'll go and have a look at. Oh, get off there. This is Plami, Plami. Plami.
Just ask Natalia, are you actually in Bulgaria or are you in the UK? Just inquisitive. They're joining us from Bulgaria.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Very spoiled. This is one name for a dog. This is Pork Pie. Natalia's in the US, New York.
Yeah, that's good. That's lovely.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, Natalia. Appreciate that.
New York, lovely.
Yeah. From Bulgaria. Now, I'm gonna mispronounce this, I'm sure. Is that Lovich? Lovich? Lovich.
How far is Lovich from Pleven?
Oh, no, I have no idea.
Not that far away. Hazel says, my friend did a drawing of him and sent it to me for you guys to put as a prize on your lucky squares. Yeah, I did send you a message. Obviously, you got, oh, right, okay. Okay, well, we'll get something sorted out for that.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Hazel.
Yes. Do vaguely remember something. Very near Pleven.
Very near Pleven. Ah. Small world. Very small world. Right, that is... Oh, that's gone up there. That's Preston. Very regal looking lad. Ah, you'll recognise the next one, Cass. See if you can remember his name.
Raffy.
It is. It's little Raffy.
Yeah, Raffy is. I'm sure Raffy's gone to his forever home with, I think it's two other Santerpaws dogs. You'll know the name. Hold on, let me just check.
Preston is coming into foster. Oh, brilliant.
Right, spelling. No. How are you spelling Raffy on that?
RFFY.
It's the only one I didn't try, I think. Yeah, Raffy is now with Sarah Phillips.
Oh,
You know
brilliant.
Sarah Phillips?
Yes.
She's got Kip and another one. And they were both in the calendar.
Oh, that's brilliant. Here we've got
Katie and Kip.
Raina. Yeah, Raina.
You will get lots of play dates with my two. Yeah, it looks like from Sarah's posts on the owners page that Raffy has become a bit of a like a therapy dog for a young lad.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, his her son seems to be reacting well to him. So that's
That's fantastic. There's Rosie. She looks a big dog.
Rosie. Yeah, Rosie's part of the rehoming with Andrea. I don't know if she's found a new home yet, or she's still looking.
I've got Saska in here again, but I think that's because
She was rehomed.
she was rehomed.
Rosie's still in
Foster. Okay. This is Scorpio.
Wow.
I remember this next little lad, Stuart Little. He stole my little heart away. Look
Yeah,
at that
Stuart.
face.
He's coming over to foster as well, so
Hmm?
cheeky.
Very cheeky. Then we got Tinsel. Very Christmassy name. This is Tom. The next one is also called Tom, but definitely a different dog. Slightly different colour, just. This is the third of the three brothers. This is Uzi, and I think it's Uzi that has been, or was reserved, I think.
Is that the three wise men?
Yeah, yeah. Now, the dog tag on this one says Kai, but it's actually Vicky.
Oh, right, yeah. There's a V and an I missing.
Yeah. Justine probably calls him Key.
Key.
Just two more to go. Basically, pictures of the same dog. This is Wesley. There we go. So that's basically all of the dogs that we've rehomed. However, I am just going to go back to January to March just very quickly, if I can find it. Where are we? Nope, don't want that. Don't want that. Dog folders. There we go. Jan to March. I'm going to kind of cheat here a little bit, guys. Just to speed things up, otherwise I'll have to go all the way through stuff. Right, here we go. So, here we got Zeus. Let me bring these up. There we go. Cover the whole of that. He's a lovely lad, is Zeus. Not sure who these are. Because I've had to come out of that.
Oh, Lisa. Hello, Lisa.
Yeah, we can flip that, Lisa. That's not a problem in a moment.
Yeah, Angelina did come up. She was right at the beginning.
She was, yeah. Yin and Yang. Another one of Yaz. Woody. Is Willow. Some of these we didn't go through. Right at the end of March. Pictures are actually going to be quite small, I think. Let me just try and... There we go. That's Travis.
Pip's snoring, so if you can hear does this weird sort of like snore, and she's right next to me, so if you can hear it, I apologise.
No. Oh, look, it's Tom.
Oh.
Cuteness overload, guys. That's another one of Tom. Oh, that's Tina. Little puppy Tina. Got one of Tina. This is Spike. Oh, that's Soul. He's an awesome looking dog. Face on that. Spike's in Scotland. Awesome. Andrew, is that Foster or is that Forever Home? There we go. There's the one and the only. It's the one, the only Snowflake.
She's famous.
Oh, yes. Forever Home. Awesome. I think that's the only picture I've got of Snowflake. Yeah, go on to Shelly, but that's definitely the Snowflake. When I was going through these, I was saying to Kaz that my sister, she's got 3 Cumbrian Trailhounds, and Ace, the first Trailhound she got, has got his blue eye on the right and his other eye on the left, so opposite to this. And I'd never seen this phenomena before, and I thought he was blind. And my sister said no, it's basically something to do with the retina. So yeah, there's little Snowflake. And then what I can do is go back to that one. Where are we? I think it was actually the second one. Hold on. Bear with. That's January to March, up to December.
Well, Angelina, yeah, she was right at the top.
I haven't got, what month was it? Oh, that's October to December, was it? Hang on, hang on, it was September to July to September. And it was the second. There she is. Is that? No, that's Alexandra. Hang on, that's not it. That's not her. Ah, hang on. Jan to March, right by the top. Jan to March. Angelina. Is that the one?
That's yeah.
Yeah.
There's Angelina.
Yeah.
So I know, Lisa. You said she'd been to the vets, and you were waiting a feedback on the biopsy. I hope she's all right, doing okay. Everyone say hello to Lisa because she was the lady that raised like £300 doing
Hi.
stalls at Christmas and what have you.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa, yeah,
Much love.
if you're really interested in doing like the sponsored walk, I think that'd be a fantastic idea. Yeah, so definitely drop a message on that, and we can sort something out. 'Cause I love coming over to see Angelina and Kai. Her brother Kai, he's a big softie. Yeah, she has slimmed down a lot now. That's true. Yeah, she's doing really well. She got brave because she's very scaredy, so she run away. But I've been round a couple of times now, and she ventured down the stairs a bit further last time I was round, so she's getting there.
Brilliant. Horses need feeding and bringing in before getting dark. No, absolutely, Andrea. No problem.
Thanks so much, Andrea, for being here. It was really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed for that. Well, that's all the dogs that I have put on, and Kaz has helped put on Twitter for 22.
Make it on there, so you know some of them may not have made it because if we have to post from the main page to the Twitter and to the Instas, and sometimes it moves quicker. So if we're sort of like delayed by a day or so, for any reason, sometimes they're already gone, so you don't necessarily have to put them on. So if they've said reserved on the top, there's no point in us putting the appeal out or the information out because they've already been homed.
Absolutely.
Elise says she's got a new dog sitter and loves him. Goes willingly with his and gives him kisses. Considering she's not good with men, she's come along so well. That's fantastic news.
It's really good. Really good.
Yeah, so yeah, they won't necessarily all be on there, but and there's some names that you particularly remember if they've popped up more than once and things like that. So we see what comes through, like from posts and updates and things like that. But that's why it was so great to have Andrea here because she knows some of the other side of it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
No, that's really.
Need going. It's just not going.
But no, that's. I mean, it's been really interesting to go through some of the information again and be able to show the supporters what the fundraising side has done, and as Karen says, with Andrea being here as well and some of the other people, giving us input from various other areas of Santerpaws, it's really, really useful because a lot of the time we don't really see a lot of that. It's one thing that we're looking to do on the website, which is kind of like a follow-up once some of the dogs are rehomed, so we can do kind of like stories. So that's one thing that we're looking to utilize, not just the Santerpaws website for, but potentially also the YouTube channel as well. But obviously we'll ask permissions and that sort of thing first before we utilize that. But I think that again is one of the other plans that we do have in the coming future.
Should we end on a pup race? Do you reckon? Or
yeah, we can go for another race. Why not? Let's go for another race. Let me just get rid of some of these. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of me. Don't want to see that. We should already be logged in, he says, or not, as the case may be. Bear with me, guys. Bear with the black screen. Fortunately, I have it.
Got in there quick, look.
Number 5, please. Wow. Okay. Oh dear.
Putting you down for number 5.
Number 5. I'll have number 2.
Golden there, number 2.
Okay. That's not been through there. So let me just log in a second.
You want to pick a number then? So there's approximately 5 of us in there in here at the moment. If you want to pick a number between 1 and 5.
Yeah. And if you're in YouTube as well, if you want to pick a number.
Yep. Natala, Nat over in there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Natalia.
Mouth's not working. Natalia, number.
Okay, we're going for the puppy race, aren't we? Okay.
Yep, go for that.
And we got five people.
Go 5, yeah.
Go 5. Okay. 5. Okay. Done. Okay, 30 seconds again. 30-second race.
Can't see it yet.
Be in Bulgaria in February. I would love to meet you guys. I plan on travelling to the UK in the summer too. Please keep in touch on Facebook Messenger. Certainly, Natalia. I mean, we've got several pages. The main Santerpaws Bulgarian Rescue page is a public page. I don't know if you can put the link in, Kaz, in YouTube for Natalia.
1 second.
Awesome. There we go, Natalia. That's the main Facebook page. Okay, so I've got a few names there. Just ignore the names, guys.
Can't see it on screen.
Oh, okay. Bear with. That's again my bad. Races. There we go. Being too security conscious with passwords and stuff.
There we go. Better now.
Okay, so ignore the names, guys. Just one at the top, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at the bottom. 30-second race. Are you ready? Are you steady? Bang!
And put myself down for number 3. In it comes.
Number 5's got it. Oh no, you drop it back. Number 3, no. Number 4. Oh no, Rory at number 1. Oh, it's neck and neck. I think George has got it.
George's number.
George, number 4.
That's Mandy.
Well done, Mandy. Congratulations. Awesome. Awesome. Well, on that note, guys, I think we've had a good. It's actually been 3 hours 40 minutes.
That's a lot longer than what we anticipated.
Yeah, we were like 2 hours max. It'll be fine. So.
But there's a lot of pictures there and.
A lot of pictures. A lot of pictures, a lot of information. We were going to go into a little bit more detail, but I think Karen has summarised it really well. What we've done, what we've achieved, and what we're looking to achieve in the next 12 months as well. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, guys, head over there and just hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified when we put new videos, shorts, information, etc. down on that, or even if we go live on YouTube again, which we are hoping to do.
yeah, hopefully next time we'll have it a little bit more organised. This was just a tester to see what we could actually do.
Absolutely.
And we've sort of made it up as we've gone along, so we've sort of bumbled along a bit. Yeah, next time, I mean, we may even do some different stuff on there, like some races like this and what have you, just for fun, so you can come along and join sort of one evening.
Absolutely.
Just to help with the YouTube, because a bit like Facebook, trying to battle Facebook at the moment. The algorithms keep changing, so the reach, getting information out to people can be harder.
Yeah.
The same goes for setting up like the YouTube and what have you. You need to get the name out there, so that the more you share things, the further the reach goes for us. So it's all important.
Absolutely. And now that I basically I'm not gonna go technical on you guys. Don't worry. now I've got basically the software that I need all set up and everything like that. That's all done and dusted, and now we've got the technical issue out the way that we had with not being able to hear Karen. That's all sorted, and I'm not going to change anything on that. That's all going to be saved, so it shouldn't go pear-shaped in the future. It'll just be a case of hitting a couple of buttons and then going live. So we can do an awful lot more. There's an awful lot of scope and opportunity to utilize not just Facebook and YouTube, but also my Twitch channel as well. But I think at the moment, certainly we're going to be sticking to the YouTube and Facebook options.
And if you guys do have any ideas about what we could do, sort of like for YouTube, or what you'd like to see, then obviously, because this is all very new to us, like trying to do it for the charity. So if anything you particularly want to see, then just shout and we'll see if we can do it. So it's always interesting to know what other people might actually want to be able to have on their channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
It belongs to you as the supporters. So we want you to pop along and have a look every now and then. Absolutely,
it'd be good to have a little bit more potential interaction with the supporters as well, because I think we're very conscious of just sort of like doing the same thing over and over again, and that can get quite monotonous. And I think we can try new things. If they work, they work. If they don't work, well, at least we've tried. And certainly if people have ideas and say, oh, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And maybe you could do this. We'd be willing to give it a go.
Well, I think my voice has held out just about enough, so we'll leave people alone for their afternoon.
We will, yeah. Enjoy the rest of your days, however that is, whether it's afternoon, evening, or morning. Thank you very much indeed for joining us today. And I do have kind of like a different screen for ending. So again, we've got the running dogs. But yeah, thank you to all our supporters who've helped throughout 2022. And like we've said, during the broadcast, we have lots of exciting events planned for 2023, and we couldn't do it without all of our supporters.
One more race.
One more race. Shall we do one more race, Kaz?
Oh, go on then.
The supporters have asked for one more race. Let's go back up to the one more race. There we go. Right, hold on. Let's race again. I can see Hazel going to get a bottle of wine in a minute. Okay, get your numbers in, guys. One to five. 1 to 5. Who's going to be what number? I'll go number 3. I've got a feeling number 3 is going to win this one. Hazel's going number 1.
I'm going to go... I haven't had 5 yet, so I'm going to go 5.
Okay, so Karen's going 5. Oh, Hazel's on the gin. Fair enough.
Lisa's going number 2.
Yeah. Natalia wants number 5, please.
Number 5.
Yeah, teaming up.
With me.
Teaming up with you. Any more? Can I just say big thank you to our fosterers? Of course you can, Andrea, even. God, words. Tired. Sorry. Yeah, we would be in a very difficult position if it wasn't for our wonderful fosterers, for sure. absolutely, for sure.
Do you want to give us any particular names, or just as a generalisation?
Actually, that's a point. If any of the Santerpaws team, whether it be the fosterers team, whether it be from the behaviour side or anywhere else, adoption, get in touch with us and we can put things on the website for you. So little reports, little updates, anything like that. By all means, just drop me or Kaza a brief summary of stuff, and we can put that on the website for you. No problems at all. And I think Catherine is here. Fair enough.
Was, yeah. I don't know if she's still here.
Mandy's going number 4.
Mandy's going number 4. Right, I'll put you down for number 4. That's fine. So at the moment we've got anybody can pick a number, but we've got Hazel with number 1, Lisa with number 2, Gordon number 3, Mandy number 4, and then myself and Natalia at number 5.
Number 5. Okay. Are we ready? Are we steady? Get that ball ready to throw so they can chase it. Let's go. Oh, it's very neck and neck at the moment. Very neck and neck. Oh, number 4 and number 5. Oh, number 5's got it at the moment. 5 seconds to go. Oh no, number 1. Number 1 charging last minute spurt. Number 1 has the win.
Oh, look at that. You couldn't fix that, could you? It's definitely... She wanted the game and she won the game. There you go.
There we go. Awesome. Brilliant. Brilliant. Thanks to the home check guys and Linda Lowther as she looked after Connie for the night for me. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's so kind. Awesome. Well, thank you very much indeed, guys. It's been a... That screen. There we go. Too many buttons. There we go. Stream ending. That's where we are. So yeah, thank you very much indeed, everybody who has come to the broadcast and the stream today. It's been very, very educational. Not just for me to actually be doing what we've been able to do, but I think it's been very useful all round. So many thanks in coming along for the last very nearly 4 hours, guys. And yeah, very nearly 4 hours. That's very nearly as long as my streams on Twitch, but that's another entity entirely. But yeah, thanks very much indeed for coming, and we look forward to seeing you in the new year. Kaz, any final words?
No, I just say thank you for everybody for supporting it. You know, we couldn't raise what we've raised without you. It's that simple, and we really do appreciate every penny. We know things are really hard at the moment. So you know, we're constant. I know we nag a lot, and there's lots of posts that come out one after another. So the fact that you constantly support it just means a lot. And yeah, we're getting to know so many new people and so many new names, and watching the dogs thrive in their new homes, it makes it all worthwhile. So thank you so much, and happy new year, I suppose.
Indeed, happy new year to everybody, and we look forward to seeing you in the new year. Until then, enjoy the rest of your as I say, morning, afternoon, evening, weekend, and we will see you next time, guys. Bye bye for now.
Yeah, bye.